do some shit real quick.
You started your stream last night and muted your mic and then never unmuted it. Or at least it was muted in stream.
Okay, so we need a season 15. Apex Legends season 15 tier list maker. Okay, I found one with Catalyst.
Huge.
And it already has an F tier. Let me send this one to you guys.
Double
Hey.
huge.
Yeah, I've just put it in general chat in Eric's Discord.
Did Eric start his stream?
Yeah, I did. I'm trying to make sure this window.
Oh, and it tells you what class they are too. Unlike the other
Send
one.
me the new link, and then I'll.
It's in general chat.
Okay.
Jinx.
Ranking Deez.
Yeah, general.
Yo, what is going on? The Guinea Zucks men. How are you doing tonight?
General. Okay.
This is our intro.
Yeah.
This is
welcome-
your sexy host,
welcome
Matt,
everybody.
KMF Captain.
Are you guys both doing it together? I thought we were
Certainly.
doing your mics.
No.
Yeah, it's a 2v2 tier list.
Why is it not
For
being
sure.
pulled up, bro? What's wrong with this?
Yeah, today we're going to be making a tier list of the Apex Legends. We've got all sorts of levels of experience. We've got Eric and Ben kind of at the top. They really know what they're talking about. They're going to make some pretty reasonable picks. They might disagree a little bit, but for the most part, their picks are actually going to make sense probably. AJ, he's got a lot of hours logged into the game.
A lot.
A lot of hours logged into the game, so he will have some differing opinions as well, maybe. And then there's me. I absolutely suck at Apex. I don't play it anymore. I want to play it more. I have no idea what half the legends do, to be completely honest with you. So this is going to be a very, very, very hot take. All my mains are probably going to be S tier, and the rest are
I'll be back.
just going to be everywhere. He's going to do what?
Matt, are you recording?
No, I'm just introing his stream, to be honest.
Okay.
You should record it though. I'm gonna start my
He's
screen.
not gonna edit it, let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah, there's literally no point. I actually edited a video today.
Really? What was
It's just a 2-minute montage. It's actually not in the server. I
Call of
lied.
Duty?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the montage?
It's just me, Jack, and Isaac hitting some absolutely amazing butt-licking clips.
Oh yeah.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of. Actually, I don't even have this probably titled, named.
You should have titled it and
You
named
gotta
it
figure out
before
how
you
to
had started it.
how to make it capture this window. It won't capture. It's so goofy.
Well, maybe if you had regular OBS instead of garbage dog shit.
No, you
Streamlabs
just do
OBS.
window capture, or not window capture, screen
Display.
capture. Display capture, that's the one.
It's named No Man's Sky Part 2.
I have it on capture any full screen application right now.
No,
Eric,
no,
let me-
no. You don't want application. You want
Window, specific window.
yeah. I
I did that.
How you spell tier?
No. You did something wrong.
P-I-R.
Did I though?
P-I-E-R.
P-I-E-R. Yeah, I know the E-R, but I
I
was
think it's just being goofy, honestly.
On Grog.
What you should do is you shouldn't use game capture. You should use
Screen capture. Right there.
Mm.
Or display capture would work too.
that's what you want. So it should just display whatever you have going on. Although it's not because Streamlabs is garbage.
You know what I mean?
That's the only issue here.
Well.
Display one.
Okay. There we go. So, today we are doing
There we
tier
go.
list.
It was just being
So,
goofy for real.
It's also
On God for real.
On Apex characters.
not. Oh my god, it doesn't even fit.
Talk more
Streamlabs is
exciting.
so bad.
More
You're boring your
exciting!
stream.
Can you
You're
see
boring
it
your own
now?
stream.
Let's see.
Today we are going to be making a tier list on the Apex Legends characters.
Okay. Let's
along
start.
with-
Let's start in order of the legends, or I'll just call it a legend and we'll rank it.
Okay. I kind of already started. I'll see if I can't clear my board.
Well, well, we should probably. you can probably reopen it. Probably should rank them all at the same time.
Yeah.
And not say what we're doing. Not Don't give why
Yeah.
you're doing it right away.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through everyone's tier at the end of it, and then talk
Yeah,
about
we can all
it.
like share screen and Discord and whatnot.
Yep.
Wait,
So-
wait. What we could do is we can mute our mics once we once Eric gives us.
So
what
actually,
we're
Ben,
doing.
why don't you start us off? Pick a legend for us to rank, and then we'll all rank, and then
And then just like
we'll go through. We'll each pick a legend to put up. So Ben, AJ, Matt, then me.
sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Let's start at OG Gibraltar.
Gee.
Gibraltar. Gotta find it. Okay, he's right there.
Mm.
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar. I've got mine locked in right away.
I've got mine locked, bro.
Yeah, I got it. Wait, what's E for? E's.
I don't know. Do you want to delete E?
I would delete the E.
Let's delete E.
Yeah, delete E.
Get out of here.
Get
Won't need
daddy.
that many ranks.
All right, is everyone done?
Oh, and I,
Yep.
I deleted D.
Gibraltar is locked in, ready to go.
All right, get ready to. Let's type it in your general chat, Eric. Or should we say it for the stream?
Just do it in general.
All right, I've got mine typed. Ready?
Wait, I gotta find general.
Wait,
I
what?
moved it. I moved it to find it. Yeah, there we go. I moved it to make it easier. I was just in the wrong channel.
I gotta make sure I wait. And then we'll
So
count
what are we
down.
doing?
You're
Type in your
typing the
rank.
rank in general chat. We're getting
Okay.
ready to send it.
Okay.
AJ, you ready?
Yep.
I got mine locked
Send it in 3, 2, 1, go. D.
Really?
Okay.
What?
Really?
Okay. Think about it. Think about it.
Okay.
We are.
Well, AJ, we definitely thought about it.
Okay. He's
we
just
think
too.
you're wrong.
Is it okay
It's
if
just
it's
like-
okay if I use your guys' names since I didn't think about that?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Also, Eric, you
My
should
bad.
make a pull up a separate tier list for like the convened one like that we decide on. That's separate from like your personal one.
So I'm guessing.
I'll open a new tab at the end of it or something.
Yeah, no, open one now. Open one now. Just have
Okay.
2 tabs. One is like the one that we decide on after our discussion.
Okay.
Word.
All right.
Yeah, playa.
So I think
I'm outvoted.
I think
here.
it's easy S, honestly. I don't know why you
Okay,
would put him in
so
A, Eric, and
the
definitely why
reason-
you would put him in D.
I don't know. D doesn't make sense to me. I don't think he's S anymore because he doesn't have his fast heals in his dome. That was so big. And I know nobody has fast heals anymore, but that was huge. And they've also just repeatedly nerfed him.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I would,
if you
I think,
nerf him, that doesn't make him not the best.
it
Still,
doesn't make
though.
him not the best, but I don't think he's S tier just because I think, personally, Newcastle's does basically what he does just differently. And I don't think Newcastle's S tier either.
I'm
S tier-
okay
S
to-
tier for me
I'm
is
okay to agree on
perfect.
A for Gibby. I'm okay to agree for A on Gibby.
Yeah, well, the way I'm thinking of it is S has got to be perfect. I don't think Gaby's perfect. He has a lot of counters. Mad Maggie. Not a lot of counters, but, Revenant's countered everyone, obviously, but he has
I
counters.
don't think S means perfect. I think S means meta dominant.
I think A, I don't know, the way I'm thinking...
Must have.
Let's define them. So is S meta dominant, or is it just, like, basically...
S is like
pretty much
one
perfect.
of the absolute best. Like S is like almost a must run, if not.
Do you guys
a
think there
must
should be a
run in
limit
this
how many
one.
we can put in S? So you think it could be... Because
No.
I don't...
No, it could be unlimited. Like it could be every legend if you really felt that way.
Well,
But I
that would be a stupid... But
Yeah.
you're saying
It would be stupid.
but you're saying we could, though,
That's not going to
theoretically.
happen, but theoretically, it would be. I think. It would
Okay,
be
wait.
legal.
Is this our personal opinion or is this just
So,
like,
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of,
it's our
yeah.
opinion, and then we're gonna say Gibby is A.
I'm okay to move down to A for him.
Yeah,
But
that's,
I'm
that's
still keeping mine the same, but for the together one, I'm okay to move him to A.
mhm.
Wait, let me just copy and paste this.
Like I'm not. Where I put him is still where I'm leaving him, even though you changed my mind.
Okay. So Gibby in A, but yeah, keep your personal tier list, and then
Yeah. Keep
and
it
then,
the same
and then,
as
and then
when we
get
first
open a
split
separate
it.
window that is what we're all deciding on. Okay. AJ, you pick the next legend.
That was Matt, then me. Oh no, that wasn't.
Just
yeah?
just pick
okay.
it. Just go AJ.
Crap.
Okay. Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. Okay.
Pathfinder. Okay. Where the
I
heck is
immediately-
Pathfinder?
He's all the way on the end.
Oh,
for
there
me.
he is. I see him. This one is tough.
Yeah, it's tough for me as well.
Once I have one legend down, it's not that bad relative to that.
You guys almost ready?
This one's a hard one. But
I'm ready.
I've got mine locked.
This one. I
This
could
was
be
no
easily swayed on
easy-
this one,
Yeah, this is no easy.
but I'm locked in though. Also,
Locked
why does he have a
in.
purple line going across him?
You can move that. They all have that.
Okay.
The Gibraltar has it
Three.
too. For me.
Oh, he does.
Two.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second. I get ready. Sorry, my bad. Oops.
Bro, Ericon cannot figure out that one
Okay.
word might have been one letter could have been mistyped. He just doesn't. He cannot comprehend.
3.
What does ignire mean? What does it mean? What could it mean?
One.
We love.
Okay. Quiet. Hey, shut up.
What could it possibly mean?
All right, do us a countdown.
I already sent it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think we're
C.
seeing a. I think
This
we're
is-
seeing one that's a common outlier here between the other rankings.
Okay,
the...
so AJ, why do you think he's S tier?
S tier.
Movement. Okay.
It's just
You don't think
Movement.
other legends have better movement?
Yeah, like
Yeah, but his
Horizon
movement-
or
he can-
Octane or anybody.
What you think-
Valkyrie,
Okay, they
Van
have
Valkyrie.
more.
Valkyrie's big.
Okay, shut up.
Maggie,
No, it's okay,
Octane.
AJ. We're just asking you.
Okay, but if you-
Caustic. No, I'm
I-
kidding.
Chill. Caustic. Caustic. Where's his movement at? Caustic has so much movement. True. Can't argue. Can't argue with that.
I'm sorry, I'm trolling.
Okay. Well, Ben, why is he C?
Yeah, why do you feel that way?
I was swaying between B and C. I feel like the other legends I'm gonna probably have in B and A later on force him to be in C. I just don't think he's as good as other ones that I'll be putting up higher.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair,
It's pretty
but
valid.
I still feel like I feel like Pathy's still pretty.
I still feel
useful.
like,
I
although
still think
so,
C tier is very runnable still.
I think
I think
Yeah,
D
that's
tier is
true.
where I'd rather not have them.
For
Yeah.
me, he's B because he can snag a easy knock if you like.
Because-
Let's say you're running Sentinel or any long range gun, you crack some kid, you grapple on his ass and knock him with a shotgun. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
That's what
he's
I'm
also
saying.
not A or S for me because his grapple is such a long cooldown nowadays that if you grapple on a kid and you like screw that up, you might get knocked and screw your team up yourself. So it's high risk, high
Okay.
reward for sure. But nobody else can, besides Vantage, can get on somebody that quick. And also he can get his gun
And
weapon out
Octane.
faster. Well, yeah, Octane too. But I don't think, like besides Vantage, he is gets his weapon out much
And
faster.
Loba.
No, Loba's
Okay,
Loba has her ring though. It's out for quite a while. It's probably the
That's true.
longest. And it lets everybody know you're coming too. Like the whole team's gonna see
I
her
remember,
as.
I remember when Loba was revealed, everyone thought she'd be like the most OP character ever made.
Well, I mean, she's good in early game, but she's one of those
We're not
legends
talking
that's
about
really
Loba,
good.
pal. We're not talking about Loba.
All right, we'll talk about Loba when it comes up. Q.
But, okay, wait. Wait a minute.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
okay, okay, Eric. You said he has such a long cooldown, but if you take a shorter grapple, it'll take short. It could take
Yeah,
like
but
5 seconds.
AJ,
But it's
listen.
also less
If you're
utility.
grapple boosting though, and you're gonna, because you're
There's-
usually I don't know, you usually don't do short grapples unless it's like
There's
very
much less
minor
utility
movements.
to a shorter grapple is the
Yeah,
thing.
if they would make it so unless you get like a huge grapple, but the way it is right now, it's pretty much you're looking at a 20-second cooldown pretty much no matter what, and then on top of that, it's usually 30 seconds if you're gonna do like movement with it. So 30 seconds a long ass cooldown for one stacked ability.
Yeah, that's half an octane
Oh,
jump
God.
pad.
Yeah, I literally half an octane jump pad. So, yeah. So what do you guys think he's
All right,
B or
who's
C?
pick-
I think.
I still stick with C, but
But
I mean,
I think
B is
the majority-
outvoted.
But-
I was gonna say I think the majority is B.
okay,
and that
we'll
also
put him
kind
in.
of centers between me and AJ. So,
Yeah, let's put him in B.
all right, who's picking next?
Matt is picking next.
All right. Let's go with Revy Boy.
Who?
How we feeling about Revy Boy?
Revenant? Okay.
How we feel?
Okay, I got it.
This one's kind of a harder one for me as well. I don't see him get played much anymore. So did he get like? Did he get pretty hard nerf or?
I'm gonna say it outright.
Oh,
I think, I
Vidigo he
think
did.
most of the legends in the game are pretty good. but-
Yeah. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna give him a here. I think.
I've got mine ready.
I've got mine locked in.
Okay,
Okay.
ready? Actually, no, Matt, you do it.
Count us
Alrighty.
down.
All right. Kind of
On
Matt.
3, dos, un,
Dos un.
dos, un. Really, C tier again for Ben.
Mhm.
Well, I guess he's
Aiden's gonna get a
A.
participant. He's gonna get a participation trophy.
I love how he's just popping in. So Ben, C, what's up with that?
Yeah, I think he fits into. He has. I mean, you're talking to a Riven main here, buddy. He Why would he join the call? Is he doing the tier list? Does he play Apex?
Yeah, he does actually. We were going to
Oh.
play last night. We might
And
still
regardless, I think he can be really useful sometimes, but also
Mhm.
sometimes I think he can even hurt you sometimes.
For me,
Like
the
his
feel
only
ultimate, I think his ultimate,
ultimate
is, really
is
bad
the
at this
hardest.
point.
I don't think his ultimate's bad. For me, it's
think it's
you have
bad.
you gotta know when to play it. You gotta have that
It's
game
very,
sense.
It's very specific situations where it's useful
And
at all.
I do agree with you, but the silence is probably one of the strongest abilities. You can
silence
just
is
shut
very
down.
strong.
Yeah.
It shuts down Valk. It literally shuts down everybody. Like, and
I love
Valkyrie's
his
passive,
silence so much.
and there's so much
So
stuff
it
he just
brings
shuts down.
everything down to gun skill.
And it
rather
was
than
wait, his silence set
abilities.
15 seconds right now. I'm pretty sure instead of 10 or 20.
I
15's
think it's at
15's a
15.
long ass time. That shuts
You
you
get
down
2
for a
charges on
long
it.
time. Now your ability is recharged while you're silenced, but not being able to scan or grapple or anything, 15 seconds is a long ass time. Like Wraith mains, bro. If you silence them when you crack them, they're gonna try and queue. They're gonna get screwed over because they're just not used to it. Unless they're like actually good at the game. But the
Right.
majority of Wraiths freak out when you silence them, or Pathfinders.
Yeah.
When you silence
So
them,
it's-
they're kind of sitting ducks.
Yeah, so it's a higher skill gap to like be proficient with him, but if you are in fact proficient with him, he can be a very, very lethal weapon.
Now, I would never put him in
would've
S tier
put
right
him-
now just
I
because
would've
of the
put him
ult.
at A I would have
Right.
put him at A before his ultimate nerf. I think after that nerf, I don't think I can put him that high.
But he also
Right.
can climb wall. Think about it. They buffed his climbing walls, so he can climb
Honestly,
like, up to 20
I
meters.
think
not a big
I think
I
he's
don't think.
after all that. I think the global could probably be a B.
I think I could concede at B for sure.
I could as well. I was picking between. I was trying to
So he's B.
choose between B and A. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
almost putting him in
put
B,
it
but
at
I
B.
decided to put him in A. I just like the silence.
I almost put him at B too.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick the next legend. Let's
He
do.
sounds like it.
Let's see. Let's do Octane.
Ooh,
Bet.
spicy.
Very spicy one. Very spicy.
Eric's turn. I think.
Yep, I picked Octane.
Octane.
Yep.
Okay, I already know.
This one, I could be very funny about this one.
Very funny.
I feel like I could be a very funny guy. Little funny, silly guy.
I'm ready.
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna type it in chat, and then I count us down. You guys ready?
You're
Mhm.
3, 2, 1, go.
okay. All right.
C
a
for
little mixed.
Octane.
C for
C.
Octane. So
Okay.
AJ, why do you think he's A?
Because he just likes
I like-
movement
You
legends.
just like movement? Is that your kind of deal?
Yeah, I don't like him quite as much because they nerfed his like passive heal, but
Yeah.
I still think he's a solid A because of just how useful his ultimate can be for
Oh,
rotation.
I should also
and-
say that I haven't read the patch notes this season, so I don't know what they changed
Me
this
neither.
season.
I don't think any
So-
of us have.
I used to
I
read
think
patch
they
notes all the
changed
time,
that
but
much.
I've read the
See,
patch
I think
notes
the
this season.
I love
pad-
reading patch notes for games.
I don't. I mean, I don't hate it. I should
I love
say,
reading
but I don't.
Halo
I don't
and Apex patch
actively.
notes.
I don't actively read the patch notes. So
I used to when I was a deviant, you know.
true.
So
But I haven't read these ones.
so what?
But no, I think his jump pad's utility is just insane. It's
Yeah.
such
I
a
think
great ability
although
to
it's
have.
really good, the majority we gotta think the majority here. Like I'm not thinking top tier ranked. a lot of times I see an Octane jump pad by himself, or they panic pad,
Yeah,
and they fuck themselves up, or
yeah.
the whole team. Like they spread the
Yup.
team out. They'll go in
It's
opposite
never
directions.
coordinated.
You hunt them
I
down,
approach it
murder
from
one
a
by
different.
one.
I approach it from a different direction. Though. I don't approach it from how Octane players usually play, because most of them are morons. I approach it from
True.
how
Well-
the character probably should be played.
Probably should be played.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's your opinion, so that would make more sense that yours would be higher than mine. For me, when I see people play Octane, I think the majority of people, and I also think his passive and tactical are kind of ass.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
think
not great.
I think a passive is
His
one of the
tactical
most
is
important
no
parts of a
longer good.
character. His
tactical
tactical
is
is
no longer
only is good in certain circumstances, but
It's-
a
it
lot
just-
of times
When they nerf the health,
it does
that
it does so
takes,
much
it
health
can
away.
hurt him so
The
much,
speed
yeah.
boost is not always worth it if the enemy has good aim, or it's just.
I think
if
his
Right.
I think his jump pad alone brings him up to B. Honestly,
I think it's really good. I think it's really good, but yeah.
I feel like most players kind of play him to be a solo player. Like they never play him as
That's
a
true.
team character.
So what do you guys think he
And
is?
that's
You think
the
he's
only reason.
Sorry, Matt, cut you off.
No, it's fine. I think that's the only reason I put him at B or even C is just because he's typically a solo player. But like if just as a character on his own, I would probably stick him in B.
So,
Yep,
you
me
guys
too.
think global? I think global is B.
I think global's B because that's like the perfect average.
Yeah.
We perfectly average out
But
in B.
if you can actually, there's actually this app to check how many people, like roughly how many people are playing Octane,
Mhm.
and he's still pretty meta right now.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
he's not- he
meta
has
and
high
people
player
playing
count.
him
That's not
doesn't mean
playing.
anything
That's not
because
the same.
yeah, it's
I
really
mean, I
not
Not a
still
lot of
feel
not a
it.
a
lot,
lot
of
of people
go
play
with the
Wraith,
meta.
and I think Wraith is not really in a good spot right
We'll get
now.
into Wraith now.
No. Yeah, true. We
Well,
should-
Ben,
Why are you
pick the next
why are
legend.
our club's bringing in Wraith, bro?
Pick the next legend, pal.
Fusey, mate.
Fusey, mate. I love him. I love me a little Fusey.
Gotta find
Oh.
him.
I don't even
New
know if I have
Jersey?
him unlocked.
Okay. That's tough.
Mm.
I'm ready.
Okay, I gotta think
I'm
about
ready.
this. Hang on. I'm not.
Okay.
I gotta think about this for a
ahead
second.
and
You,
think,
you want
think
me to run
boy.
his abilities down with you real quick?
He's got the good old fashioned knuckle cluster. That's
It does.
all,
It
and the
does like it
firing.
does 25 to 30
Sending
damage if you
knuckle
stick
cluster.
somebody. The firing is decent for zone control, terrible indoors for the most part.
Yeah.
Certain circumstances.
Why are you
if you're
saying how
careful-
good stuff is? Why are
What's
you
his
saying how good stuff
passive?
is?
I'm
The
just
grenade
I'm
thingy?
explaining.
His passive is he can
his
stack grenades
stuff.
and he also can throw them like easier.
Farther.
Wait.
Yeah.
Farther.
So okay, I think I have a pretty solid answer then.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Count us down, Ben.
5, 4,
Oh,
2, 1, go.
Nice, good one.
So
Matt, YC.
I think-
I don't know. He's pretty great at crowd control, which is kind of huge if you're playing against a really stacked and clustered team. But if they're really spaced out, I have a feeling that his abilities kind of don't really do a whole lot.
I agree
So
with.
I feel it's kind of
I
situational.
agree with the ultimate. The ultimate's very situational in terms of
Mm-hmm.
player control.
Absolutely.
If they're like Pathfinder, Valkyrie, and Horizon, you're getting your ass ate out if you're fused because that's not going to stop them at all.
Right.
I don't-
Yeah,
If they're
I don't
if
think
they're
his ultimate's
Caustic,
that great.
Gibraltar, and Lifeline, they're losing that fight more likely
Mhm.
because they don't have any mobility to get out of that,
Right.
or if they're just not good with positioning. So, yeah.
Right. So I mean, I would bump him up to B almost, but I don't see him played a lot,
I-
so I think a lot of people agree that he's like
I would used to put him in C, but after his buffs, I think he's an easy B tier.
okay.
I think his
And that's
knuckle cluster is has so much more utility for zoning people because it just is more dangerous.
It does a lot
Yeah.
of damage. It can do like
It does,
30
yeah.
damage if you stick somebody. Like that's a
Yeah,
lot of
you
damage.
can't sit in it. You can't sit in it.
Yeah.
and you get to break
yeah.
the
So
doors. It's
it
good.
can very effectively zone people.
Yep.
And then his
Which
ultimate, I
is-
don't think is very good,
So, AJ, you wanna?
Yeah.
and his passive.
So
pretty
you
good,
guys think
which you're
you
about
guys
to
think
do.
he's a?
Oh, he's not paying attention. Okay.
I'd say
Yeah, I
B.
don't know.
I
Looks
feel
like the numbers center out in B again.
Let's do B.
Two B's, an A, and a C.
So we're doing Fuse and B.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Now
good, very
it's
good.
what AJ's trying to pick.
Yeah, AJ, you get to pick a legend.
Okay. Rampart.
Okay,
Ooh.
I
interesting.
already know where I'm putting this.
Ooh,
You know, I haven't played
Spicy.
Rampart in a while. I have
spicy
not.
Rampart is
I
spicy.
used to actually really like her.
Okay.
This one's also kind of a harder one for me.
I know where
don't
I know
how
where I want her.
to-
To be honest.
Yeah,
This
me
one,
too.
I'm kind of lost on this one, but I'll give my best shot here.
Well, it's your personal opinion and your game experience, so that's kind of the fun of the four of us doing it instead of just one person on YouTube. He's the big deal. He's a big shot. Nah, fuck
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
that
this
bitch.
is
This
true.
is all kinds of experience levels. This is coming from a
Mhm.
person who literally played Apex Legends every single night for like 3 years. This is coming from AJ, who's been playing. I don't know. He's been playing a ton later seasons.
Hey,
He's
two.
got that. He's got
every
that.
night for 2 years.
You've
Almost.
got Matt, who's definitely the least, but still got some decent game knowledge overall. You've got Ben, who's been playing for a decent while too. And you
I
also got a
played
lot of
on
different
day one. I played
perspectives.
before you. I played day one, baby.
Yeah, I played day
I
2, I
didn't.
believe.
Haha. Loser.
Imagine
And then I was hooked.
He's still better than you.
I
Bro,
played day one,
last
then I
last
didn't
night,
play
Matt,
after that day until
I
season
dropped
4.
12 kills, and Ben the whole time
You
was
dropped
shitting
an
on me.
insane amount of kills.
That's funny.
Okay, you
That's
guys,
actually really cool.
you want to count us on, AG?
Okay. Ready,
Oh, God,
set.
hold on.
Three.
Ben's still
I might have to
deciding.
change mine. Hold on.
Really?
Wonder where he
Oh,
has it,
gosh.
bro. Dang.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
No.
Come on.
Gosh, man, just
It's just a letter.
do what you think, bro. You don't gotta think about.
I
what we're
changed.
gonna do.
I did end up changing mine a little bit.
I
Okay.
didn't.
3,
I'm not teaching it.
2, 1, go.
Dang, we got some S and A's.
Interesting. I honestly, mine was A, but I dropped it down. Yeah.
What I love about Rampart is she gets a third weapon that breaks stores and breaks shit up.
So my
you got-
favorite thing. Hey, I'm the
Hey,
one.
he was talking. Hey,
Hey,
he was talking. Hey,
Hey, little
Hey.
bro,
go
him.
go
little
ahead,
bro
go
him.
ahead, Jay. Go ahead, AJ.
Okay, so I picked S mainly because I made her, and then I also like, her walls. Obviously, I like Sheila. That's probably like the best thing about her abilities. But the walls are pretty useful when you're being third partied. You're able to put up a wall and kind of take care of one person. And then her passive, I'd say her passive's alright, even though I can't think. LMGs, yes. I don't pick up too many LMGs, but that is a pretty good passive.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I don't
The-
think she's
the-
quite S.
No,
but
definitely.
she's
I don't
very
think she's
strong.
S because she has a lot of weaknesses, but her
Mhm.
her
True.
strengths are so like. LMGs is kind of a small thing for me. So I'm not. If I play her, though, I'm much more inclined to use an LMG for sure
Mm-hmm.
because of the extra magazine and it just helps a lot, especially early
Mhm.
game. She basically gets a third weapon, so the Sheila is so good in a lot of situations. It just melts. If they want to, there's like a range. The
You
Sheila
catch
just
someone in the
melts
hallway,
people.
it's good night.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
night, bro.
You can basically play super aggressive while also having the covers to kind of save you if you
And
need
you could
to
also
be
play
defensive.
super ratty and annoying.
Yeah, but if you play her aggressively, I feel like it's.
I mean,
a
okay,
lot more
what I love
beneficial.
doing with her when I'm playing her is I love getting the sentinel and amping it because if you headshot somebody, if they,
I
That's
know
what-
that's
yeah.
like the, yeah.
it'll basically knock somebody unless they have purple
it's like
shields.
it's better than the Kraber sometimes.
It's definitely better than the Kraber if you're running Rampart because it has obviously no ammo limit and it has faster fire rate and faster
Yeah.
travel time.
Yeah.
Or it
Faster
seems
chamber
seems
speed.
seems like it has a faster bullet travel time. I don't
It feels
know.
like it.
It feels faster than the longbow as well. So, but I think she's a A, dude. Honestly,
I think A is a good home for Rampart.
Mhm.
All right, who's picking next? Matt?
AJ.
No,
AJ
I
already
just
picked.
AJ
He picked
just
Rampart.
picked. So
Oh,
this
then it's
one.
Matt. My bad.
All right, let's go with a little classic. Let's go with Bloodhound.
Bloodhound. Okay.
Bloodhound.
You guys already know what I'm gonna put Bloodhound.
Yeah, I can pretty easily see.
Dude, I'm kind of torn. Just kinda
I'm
hard.
a little torn too, but I think I know where I'm gonna put him. I think it's fair.
Okay, I'm ready.
1 second. Are you ready?
I kept on pressing V.
All right.
Hold up,
Count us down, buddy.
Matt.
Huh?
The countdown.
Oh, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess
Oh,
we
I
got.
forgot to make a divider.
Wow, we're thinking highly of Bloodhound. That's surprising.
For
What I
real,
say?
I think-
What I say? A. I said S. I meant S. Just-
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. That's kind of
I
what
was
I
like-
thought.
I don't know why. I don't know why I put A. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, I think we all kind of know that he's a very, very aggressive legend, and he's very, very useful for tracking down and hunting players, making your games a lot more fast-paced. You're not really waiting around
me-
looking for people. You just know where people are, and that's pretty huge.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, tracking like knowing people are nearby. You got if they're hiding from you, they can't really hide from you. You don't really get jumped up as much. You got the scan, it's so good for defense if you need to pop a heal or approach a team. The alt is
True.
so good in 1v1s. If you lose a 1v1 with the alt popped, you're trash the game. Stop playing the game.
True.
You
The
prob- you
speed
probably
boost
should-
is insane.
The speed boost for strafing, it's the thing with Octane, but you don't lose health. And also it lasts
Yeah.
for 30 seconds, and you don't have to keep making
Yeah.
you make noise the whole time, but like the noise is playing in the background with stuff going on, it's not that bad. Octane hits it and it plays a noise and everyone's like, okay, he's right there.
Yeah.
Obviously
yeah.
it's like constant, but it's a different kind of sound when you're hearing gunshots and stuff. It's different.
Yeah, it's kind of harder to detect in the grand scheme
Yeah,
of
in
things.
certain situations for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
So Right. Continue. Did I cut you off?
No, I mean, yeah, obviously I main Bloodhound for like forever now. I think he has some of the highest like skill gap just because the scan. I see people miss these all the time.
Mhm.
It's in a cone. People don't know how to use that for some reason. I don't know how you don't know how to scan. I think the passive is underrated because you can learn so much about the enemy team you're tracking if you know what different
True.
markers. A lot of times it has different symbols, and if you know what those mean, you can figure out, oh, I'm fighting a Valkyrie or I'm fighting a Caustic or whatever based off what they left. Or if you see
Right.
if you see a trail in the air in the middle of a field, you know it's Pathfinder, Valkyrie, or somebody. And there's for
Yeah.
Valkyrie, there's Afterburner mark. Like there's all kinds of stuff. You just know who you're fighting before you fight them. It's so convenient.
Yeah.
It's a
Love how
great
you
idea.
said. I love how you said I'm not cutting you off, and then start a whole nother like paragraph.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
that's all I have to say.
Okay.
was writing his essay,
Okay.
college essay.
Okay, so personally, I don't really use Bloodhound too much, but he is a very solid character because of his abilities. Personally, I will only use him if I like need a challenge or just
Yeah,
need
sure.
more of a scanning legend.
Yeah, I think Bloodhound's
wow.
very strong. I don't think he's as good as the legends I put in S, or that I'm going to put in S.
Okay.
I also think, honestly, one of Bloodhound's biggest weaknesses, in my opinion, is his hitboxes. I feel like Bloodhound's kind of chunky,
Yeah, a
I-
little bit.
I think
He's
it's kind of
definitely
especially the
Right.
head
not
hitbox.
in-
It's kind of easy to get headshots.
The
on
head
Bloodhound.
hitbox is definitely it's definitely larger, but his general hitbox isn't that bad. It's like a Bangalore. It's a pretty basic hitbox.
I think it's a little bigger than Bangalore. They're
I think
about the same,
I'm
though.
pretty sure it's about the same.
But I think his abilities and if you're proficient with him more than make up for any of that, I feel like.
Yeah, that's why it's an A tier. I think A tier is like a very good character
Yeah.
Very
for
solid.
me, but I think S tier is like crazy insane character.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if Bloodhound necessarily. Bloodhound's really good at getting
so
lots
what
of information, lots of good stuff.
So I feel like S tier is kind of more like your favorite, in my opinion.
Well,
like it's your-
everything
Well,
in
you can-
here is your opinion.
You can do it your
so-
opinion, but I think for global, I think he probably should be an A because we got a B, two S's and an A. I feel like I could either settle for an S or an A. Obviously,
I think to be a
Yeah.
global S, we have to like S be like 3 S's and an
three
A,
S's for a
probably.
global S. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
That's
have
fair.
three S's and a C. I think he should still be an S.
Yeah, because
there-
that could
'cause
just
the-
be that person's awful.
we're all different experiences. It should be probably a global
Sure.
or a majority, and I think he's probably an A here in this situation. So let's put him in A for global,
And now,
and then whose turn was it?
is getting
Mine.
Yours.
Okay, let's do. I'm trying to think of a legend that you guys would all know decently well.
I know all of them decently well. Stop the cap, except for the new one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Catalyst. Leave her for last. I think.
Fair
Let's
enough.
do Valkyrie.
Okay.
Valkyrie.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh, so this is
that's easy. Done.
2 seconds later.
Trash. F tier. Trash.
Okay, I would put her higher, but I know her.
That's saying extra information before we reveal.
That's okay. It is what it is. You already said it.
That's
Last
table talk.
time-
That's
Can't
table
hear it.
talk.
Table talk, true.
I mean, last time I said I almost hit V. I just kept on hitting V. So at least you don't know what level. I could have maybe put her in F.
You stop
I'm
talking.
just gonna put him higher. D, whatever.
This one.
Could have put it in
My
S
answer
and said
is
maybe
my
it should be
answer is
higher.
kind of
Okay.
negotiable because I don't know the state of her abilities right now and if how or
Can
what
I
is
can
in
I
there.
say Ben? Can I say what happened in the last nerf at least or no? For his
Oh, her
Sick.
last he sucks.
You mean
Like,
her
at the
nerf
same
like
time,
2
I said-
seasons ago?
yeah, like last time I read patch notes, I guess.
Mhm.
At least as far as I'm aware. You
Mm,
think that's fair to let him know that? I feel like it's pretty fair.
probably, surely.
I think based on his experiences and his knowledge,
So
just let him pick.
okay, so him pick. All right.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
true.
Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. No, Eric, you gotta say it.
It's what?
Say
yeah,
it,
I gotta,
Eric.
I gotta count it down.
Say it.
Shit, son. Shit.
True.
All
Eric,
right,
say it
3,
now.
2, 1, go.
Okay. All right. Which
Interesting.
That's very split. It's,
Interesting.
I mean, you have to make a tier
Yeah.
between B and A. Shit.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. Just for this one character, low key.
Valkyrie
wait.
tier.
Well, yeah, we can talk
Okay,
this
wait.
out.
May I go first?
Sure, go first.
Okay, so I would put her S tier if she was in the state that she came to Apex in. But since she's been
Originally?
nerfed, since she's been nerfed so hard to the ground, I'd almost put her in B tier. But I still like to play her. She's still really fun to play. So
I think AJ's statement is almost perfect. I think I also would have put Valkyrie in S before the nerf.
I agree.
Mhm.
I think Valkyrie was easy
They
S.
nerfed
and
the
I think,
jetpack.
hey, whoa.
I'm agreeing with
pal,
you.
He's
whoa.
talking here. He's
I'm
talking
trying to talk here, pal.
All
He's
right, talk.
talking here.
I think even after the nerf, Valkyrie's utility is still crazy, insanely good. Like
True.
all Valkyrie's abilities are so
Very
really
useful.
very usable, very practical, and
Mhm.
very interesting. Jetpack is still good. It's still really good at just maneuvering around buildings and stuff. Like you can still just accomplish so much with it so quickly.
Mhm.
The rockets, the missiles are still really strong. Just the fact that you can stun people for a second, you can get 15 damage on them, sometimes a little more. Like you can zone people with it. It's really good for just a push. It's really good for trying to fend them off. There's so much uses to it, and the ultimate is still cracked, even though it doesn't
Yeah.
go up as high.
It is huge.
It can get you out of situations so quickly, so easily,
Or get you into
and get you
situations.
so far. Yeah, and you can push with
Alright.
it too. I think everything she has is has such good utility.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a case for B. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is why I wouldn't put her in S or A tier anymore is because they nerfed the jetpack, right? They nerfed the
Mhm.
missiles and they nerfed the ultimate. That's all,
Mhm.
that's across the
Mhm.
board. That's not just
Yep.
we nerfed your ultimate or whatever. She's like that's a really big deal. I think her tactical
Mhm.
or her passive rather her jetpack is probably the least nerfed. Her tactical stun is barely nothing anymore, and the damage it's hard to hit people with it. I think honestly, like depends if you it's really hard. I barely. I mean, you might hit like 3 or 4 times that game if you're really lucky.
Yeah.
You probably hit people like twice, maybe 3 times a game. Out of a ability that has 20-second cooldown, you're probably using it like twice a fight. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It doesn't hit a lot, and its stun does not do that good anymore. And there's like we said, Fuse can do 30 damage a pop, and his tactical is so easy to hit,
Uh-huh.
and her missiles just don't connect. I feel like, and then her ultimate
Yeah.
nerfing is not that big of a deal
Like-
for me, but I don't think it's even A anymore, just because the tactical and the passive have been nerfed so bad. I feel like because
So, me and-
she even uses her passive less. The jetpack doesn't have as much fuel anymore either, and like when you initially use it, it uses more fuel up, so
Mhm.
you can't like jet boost with it anymore as much. So
Mm.
that's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
for B.
yeah, me and Matt were actually in the situation earlier where we got hit by or we were getting shot at by a Valkyrie missile, and we
Yeah.
kind of just shrugged it off. Like we didn't even really care about it. So-
Yeah, literally did nothing. Completely missed us. Like And that's how I don't think I really took a lot of damage. We played against a couple of Valkyries in our PlayStations today, and
I'm pretty sure it
we
does 25
really weren't
damage a hit,
pressed.
but like additional missiles only do 3 damage, I believe. They do damage to your health, but it's so hard to hit. It doesn't. It's not really the same. Like
Yeah.
Revenant's easy to hit.
I don't think it's
Fuze
hard
is easy
to hit.
I
find
feel like if
Valkyrie
you're
really
if
easy to
you're
hit. And
if,
I
yeah,
mean,
if
I've
you're
used her a
proficient,
lot. I've used Valkyrie a lot,
yeah.
but I think her missiles are easy to hit.
I think if you're proficient with her, it's really good. But to play against her, most
If you want to
people
push
aren't.
people who are sitting behind cover,
I just feel
they're
like-
amazing.
yeah, it's great to
I
break
Even
agree
that
with
through.
you
little
there.
second of stun is everything.
Yeah,
It
I think
can-
it's
it
the
can
same
be,
as
for
Fuse,
sure.
to be honest.
I think the utility of her ultimate alone puts her in A tier.
That's
If she was an NPC,
So
otherwise, I think it would
so
still
we're
be A
thinking. So
tier.
we're thinking very split. What do
very
you?
split, very split.
Very split.
Might be a coin
AJ entered
toss.
his to B, but
Yeah. I mean, like,
I
I
don't
guess
think
it's
it's-
Steve.
I
I
guess
think Valkyrie's hardcore A tier, but it's the council.
I mean, like,
It's the council.
I'd say it's A, but like, she's been so nerfed lately. It's just.
Oops.
I would have put her so deep into S tier before that I think the nerf barely even takes her out of S tier, honestly.
Mm. But yeah, as somebody who mained her for like the longest time, I could definitely see how you could see that.
Yeah, I have not played her a lot since the nerf, but I did play her a couple
I-
times. It turned me off a lot. I just didn't.
It
I
did.
don't
It turned me
think I
off too.
ever
That's when I
unlocked
started
her.
playing Newcastle.
Yeah.
But I still going back to her once in a while. I think she's really strong.
Mhm.
All right. So let's. Oops. I keep doing this. Let's. Ben, you need to pick now, I guess.
Vantage.
Vantage. Hmm.
Which one is that? Oh, I know. Yeah, she was like
Bat
my
lady.
main. She was like my main for like the longest time.
This is hard for me.
This one is kind of hard for me too. I kind of
You just don't see a lot of Vantages around. It's kind of
no,
hard to
you
gauge it.
you really
recent
really
times.
don't.
But I don't know why. I'm not gonna
Even
say
yeah,
anything else,
even when
but-
she first came out, nobody played
Yeah.
her, I feel like
I don't know. Okay. All right.
Where's Daniel Register when you need him?
It's true.
Daniel,
I mean,
I
I
think is
played
not
her a
good with
lot.
Vantage.
I still sucked
gotta
with
be real,
her, but I
Daniel.
played her a lot. I put a lot of hours, so
All right.
I feel like-
Let's put our tier down before we say any more.
true.
Count
3,
us down.
2. Wait, are you ready? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Pick an A.
Okay. All right. So,
Let's start with AJ. He's at the lowest ranking.
true.
Okay, wait. So I feel like we should do it. Who like does it first? Like, whoever places their thing
we
first.
can go in that order. That's fine. I was just starting with the person that has the lowest and
me?
going to the highest in the middle, but you can
I
do
definitely placed mine
Dude, Ben.
first.
I placed mine first. Okay.
What?
Ben's
What?
at the top.
Are you on
What?
crack?
Mine's at the
on-
top.
Okay,
No,
well,
mine's at the
okay,
top.
Oh
well,
my
okay.
God.
Then
Clearly
we're
we
sta-
can't
then we're
do that.
then
Clearly
clearly
we
we're
can't do
we're
that.
starting with AJ. We're starting with the person with the lowest, and then go to the highest and do the middle.
Well, that idea didn't work out.
Yeah, clearly it's different. I didn't realize there'd be that much difference.
I
Me
didn't either.
too.
Well, we're doing it at the exact same time, pretty much. So
For me, Matt's at the third one, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
Matt,
at
for
the
me,
first.
yeah, for me, Matt's at the third one too.
all right, so
And,
let's
What the heck?
start with
Okay,
AJ.
yeah. Yep.
Okay. So, she is pretty good and decent. I'm just not a person that likes to sit and snipe. I like to kind of get in there in the fight. But she's pretty good, but like in all, I wouldn't usually play her unless, of course, like I said, I'm doing some challenge or I'm doing something that I need more of a sniper.
I
type of
feel
character.
like her tactical kind of gives her that movement to
Absolutely.
push, but her ultimate does kind of encourage people to sit there and hard scope. You can quick scope with the rifle. That's what I
You're a
always
hard
tried to
scoper,
do.
Matt, so you should love
I'm-
that.
I'm definitely not a hard scoper. I don't know how you could
I
ever
wanted to
accuse
trigger
me
you.
of such a thing.
Sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like she's got pretty decent mobility. She is kind of thicker and easier to hit.
Yeah, I think she's a mid hitbox at like Bloodhound Bangalore type deal. I don't think it's very big.
I think I don't know. I think she's thicker than that. I think she's
Yeah,
a
no,
little
she
thicker.
Look at those
Def-
hips, bro.
She might be.
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
her hips
dude,
might be a
she's
little
got
wider,
them
but
She
double
got them
wide.
Shakira hips, bro.
Oh my god, bro. But yeah, I think she's all right. The sniper's kind of cool. That damage stacking is pretty sweet, I would say.
For me,
And what's her passive? I don't remember what
her
her
passive
is.
is her shit. What is her passive? I'm trying to think.
Wait, it makes it. No, it makes
Her
it so
passive
it's
is
something for
bad.
sniper.
I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, it's.
Oh
Sniper.
no, yeah. It's no, it's for any gun.
It's the
like a
lock on
zoom.
thing. It's the. She can zoom when her hands are out and lock on people.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kinda
that's,
bad.
that's
It's-
kind of
it's
mid.
okay. It's decent
It's
if you're
not really
sniping,
very
but other
useful.
than that, it's yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm solid with B tier then. To be
It
honest,
usually
Like,
just
she's
takes
good.
too long to actually be useful.
For me,
Yeah.
the A is literally because A you can literally just bounce around the map like a little deviant, bro.
I think her
True.
tactical's underrated.
You can
True.
boost on a dude. You can put that thing up and you can have it as a retreat instead of have to like look in that direction. You can literally just hold the tactical down.
Yeah,
like,
those
keep-
who
you can keep
know,
tabs. You can
those
just
who
click
know
on
how
it.
to plan out that tactical, I think they can make that thing do some
The
crazy.
Yeah, they
ultimate
can
is
be a very
insane too
lethal.
as well. If you get one shot with the ultimate, hit out a sentinel or whatever like heavy hitting weapon like a wingman, the damage
Yeah.
boost is so good and it pings them for your whole team. I believe it does mark them when you hit them, right?
Yeah, quick
I
second.
think so. I think
It
so.
does.
So
It
that's
shows
Yeah.
everybody where
nice
they're
as
at. They
well.
know they know
Yeah.
they've been damaged, and I'm pretty sure she also calls out shields. Am I? Or is that
I
everybody
don't
now?
remember. That sounds right.
I'm pretty sure she
but-
can. That might be everybody.
does shields.
I'm thinking, but I'm pretty sure she tells shields too when you dome a header or whatever, when you ping them or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
her passive. It's when you
Yeah,
look at
that's her
people, it
passive.
tells you what shields they have. That is
Uh-huh.
also really good about her. And
Yeah.
for me, anytime you get a third weapon, huge because you get rechargeable ammo. Late game, that could be massive. Sometimes Sheila, the sniper, coming in big when you just have like a wingman. You get like a shotgun with like 8 shells,
Absolutely.
low heals. Those third weapons can be so big, and it's nice because it covers a position of your kit you don't have to worry about. Like you can be
Exactly.
You can be so
run
versatile.
Two SMGs or a shotgun and
Yeah,
like
you
an
can-
SMG
you can
and then
run a-
have that range.
with her because of her tactical. You can effectively run an SMG shotgun, really really good up close, and then have a sniper on top of that. Do some damage, boost some kid,
Yeah.
mess up. I think
Yeah.
she's A tier. She's not S because she's not perfect. Her passive.
I think
can
you
be-
overrate her ultimate a
but-
little bit.
I don't.
Yeah,
if
perhaps.
double tapping is 150 damage no matter what. Just 2 shots.
Yeah, but I think usually
It's a
when
lot
you're
of
in those
damage.
engagements, people are usually when you're in engagements like that where it actually matters, you're gonna be able to take somebody out. Usually they're already at cover, and usually you're only gonna get one hit on them because they're gonna hide right away.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Also,
say
that laser
that's definitely
for
true.
sniper, you can see the laser.
Yeah,
when
her
you're running
laser is
around.
very visible, but even then, I still think it's. I think it's a really
I think
good.
that
weapon.
makes it really easy to avoid the second shot on her. I don't think
I
typically you're gonna get hit more than
definitely
once.
agree, but the fact that it's still a longbow shot. It's not a sentinel, but it's still a longbow. And you get that.
Yeah,
It says
I
and
still
it has
think
a, it has a
I still think
fast
it's
it has a
good.
fast projectile speed.
It actually
Oh, and you
is
also
a
get to
sentinel.
see where her bullets are gonna land. I forgot about that too.
It
Oh,
actually
yeah,
huge.
it,
Wait,
it gives
okay,
you
wait.
that
I keep
ballistic
forgetting about that.
CPU.
You get to see where those are gonna. That's also big with any mid range fight or
Okay,
long range
yeah.
fight.
wait, I got some input. It actually is a sentinel. It's an old sentinal. In
Is
the
it?
lore, an older sentinel. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Interesting.
but it is really good, I think. Even though it
I
has the
think
beam,
it's good.
so does
I don't
Sheila
think
has
it's
the beam
great.
too. But I've melted at people with that. You can melt people with the sniper. I think I've gotten a
Yeah,
lot.
sticking
Sticking
I've,
with
no,
B tier.
okay.
I've personally got a
But-
ton of knocks with it, so that's just my
I-
experience. Obviously, it's why.
Okay, I think we should.
Goated.
I think we should move on just because we're kind of sitting at one legend.
True.
What do you guys think
I
it
think-
is? B or A?
I
I'm
think-
sticking with B
I think-
tier.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say B's probably the average.
Let's
Mhm.
do or B
Still
for
really
global.
solid weapon. Still very solid legend, but
We have so many B in global.
I know.
We have 5 in there right now. It's insane.
Right
Really?
there.
I believe AJ picks next.
I'm not gonna change it based on that.
True. All right, who's going up next? Is it me next or AJ?
See where
It's
AJ.
Ned.
Where's it at? Okay. Hello, Discord. Discord. Oh my goodness. Gotta relaunch it. So annoying.
For some reason.
Are you
That
good,
is
Eric?
I had to
Are you
I had
gonna
to
be
I had to
okay?
force close Discord. It glitched out.
Nice.
Anyway.
Nice.
All right, so who's picking the next one?
It's AJ.
Ben. No, it's Ben, because
No,
you
you-
just did it.
I didn't just go. You just or no, it's Matt
Yeah.
because AJ just went. He just picked Vantage.
I didn't pick Vantage. The
You
last
picked
one I
Vantage,
picked
bro.
was
God. All right, I'm
Valkyrie.
picking.
I don't even know.
Loba. Loba.
It'll be
Okay.
Loba for the same reason yeah.
Because she's thicker
Yep.
than a Snicker. Yeah.
Because she's thicker than a Snickers. She's going straight to S tier.
Oh, true.
That's it. That's the only reason.
This one
Literally,
is
I
that's
think
it.
for
actually tough
global,
to
we probably
place.
probably could put her in S tier just as a safe
Probably put
bet.
her in an L tier,
True.
Loba tier. This one is actually tough for me.
This one is hard too.
I've played her enough where I kind of just knew where to put her. I feel like. Well, she's right there. Changed it.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, count us down, baby girl.
3, 2, 1. E. Okay, it seems like
Ooh.
we're
GC,
pretty-
moving on.
Let's talk about it though. AJ, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on,
Okay.
AJ?
Okay. So wait, no, I'm a B. I don't really play that. That's BV.
Nice.
Okay. So her abilities are decent because like the shop you can get loot pretty easily, and the ring is kind of good for movement. I've also found some pretty sneaky stuff. If you find like little holes in the map and you throw the ring in there, you can get in there, but no one else can.
Yeah.
Little
there's
rat
actually-
legend over here.
No, there's
Rat
actually
champion.
okay, there's actually
True.
one. There's one on Olympus. I think I can show it to you guys later once Olympus is back in rotation. It's really sneaky and no one else can see you.
I
Unless-
agree, but
That
I think
doesn't
her
necessarily make
tactical
her.
only has really.
But I'm also
I would say it has good fleet potential, but it literally shows everybody where you're at. Like literally leaves a beam. So if
And
anybody's,
the
if
sound,
anybody's
too.
looking, and the sound, it's
You
like
can
it's
try and make the
so
sound really
much.
easy.
I sometimes will play it, and then like anybody on B tier for me, I'm gonna play once in a while just to switch up my play
So the
style.
reason we should agree with you that Loba's B tier is because you play her.
Not that you should agree with me, but like that's just why I would pick B tier.
Okay, well, that's great and all, but we disagree. Her shop is okay. It does prove to
I
be
think her
kind of
shop
useful.
can be very good.
It can be, but it is kind of situational, and you know, you look like a little loot goblin if that's all you play. So that's why, yeah, I feel like C tier is a pretty solid pick for her. She's
Yeah, I
not
think
awful.
For me,
She's
the-
not
The
unplayable.
shop is the only thing that saves her from D tier.
The only redemption.
For me, the shop is only good early game. Yeah, the only other time it's not is like okay, so
If you're, like,
sometimes
locked down in a place and
sometimes
you're, like,
sometimes
fighting for
in game
hours.
circle there's like 3 squads left, right? You thirst a guy across the map. You can't loot his box, but you like need heals. That ultimate can be a lifesaver occasionally. That's a big thing in late game.
Lightsaber.
But that is really the only case late game she's useful because her tactical is kind of mediocre. You know, it's a pretty low tier in terms
I
of
mean, if you're
tacticals.
pinned down, you can get so much out of it.
You can
Even just
definitely.
ammo. If
But-
you've been fighting in a spot for, especially on like
Oh,
the
I,
world's
I,
edge,
I agree.
one of those
Her
buildings
ultimate
is
is good
fragment.
mid game to early game, but I think late game it loses pretty much everything because by the time late game, the majority of the time you're kitted out. You probably you got your attachments. You're not missing as much because you got barrel stabilizers
yeah,
and
and I agree. That's
stocks,
why she's C tier.
and that's why she's C tier.
I mean,
So
yeah,
I think she's a global
Oh.
C.
Mhm.
I think it's global C easy.
Mhm.
I already had her in global C. That's hilarious. I just popped her in there. I don't think there's even a case to be made for her out of C, honestly.
No,
Yeah, you're literally like, let's move on next.
Yeah. Let's pick the next legend.
Oh,
I think AJ's
Um,
up.
AJ.
okay. Mad Maggie.
ooh,
That's a good one.
interesting. That's a spicy one too, right there.
I know where I'm putting her.
I'm gonna switch my answer for Loba actually. Now that I think about it.
I'm ready.
How do you
go?
I'm ready.
wait a minute. I can't save. Okay. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. Count us down, boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Count us down, cuh. Count us
Okay,
down.
ready?
Yep.
Steady. Your mom's spaghetti.
Your mom's
Go.
spaghetti. What the?
True.
Okay,
Okay. All right.
I
Interesting.
think she is a B because I feel like her
Because
tactical is kind of inconsistent. It would be an A
Hmm.
for me for tactical. It was more straight, like a straight shot. Like a lot of times, like on rocks on any of the maps, you shoot a rock and half the time it comes out at an angle, and that's just not
Yeah,
useful.
and it's useless.
Her ultimate is good in certain situations. It can knock people out of the way. You can go through doors. It has situations. It does a little bit of damage. You just use it for the knockback though, and the stun, and the speed boost. And it can be really good to get across the map to a field. Pop it down, run right behind it. It can be useful for that too. Her passive is also probably one of the better passives. Just be able to move fast with shotguns is really strong.
Right.
But
Just close that gap.
I don't think she's quite A only because she just I don't know. I feel like overall her abilities don't make a huge difference compared to like people we have in A tier. People that I think like
Not a super
Rampart. She's obviously can
impactful.
counter Rampart and Gibraltar that I have in A for me personally, but I don't think it
Yeah,
matters
for
a lot of
me, it's
times.
kind of similar. I think she's good. I think she has good utility in a lot of situations. But I'm looking at the other things I have in A. I'm looking at Rampart, Bloodhound, and Valkyrie, and I don't think she comes close to any of those.
I'm playing for me. I'm playing anybody being up. I'm probably not. I mean, I'll play C. If I'm really bored, but C is not something I'm playing on a regular basis at all for sure.
Fair enough.
Even if I like the legend, I do like Lobo, but thicker than a Snicker. But that ain't gonna save you when I'm trying to play you, honestly. So
Okay. Well, yeah, my answer is kind of interchangeable. I could drop it down to B pretty easily just because I don't think I've ever played Maggie. I definitely don't have her unlocked. But I've seen Eric tear some shit up with her. So that's like kind of my only basis is just like her little rolly ball thing kind of makes it fun to push people.
yeah,
The stun or the damage that it does to the enemy is kind of cool.
And then
But yeah,
okay, so I put her at A is because the reason I put her at A because her like her chart or what do you call it? Her drill thing. I can't think of the
Yeah, her
actual
drill.
name.
Drill charge.
Drill
Wait, no,
charge.
that's
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
uh,
well, we all know what we're talking about if you
The
say
thermite
that. Her
board
fuse
thing.
trap. Her fuse trap.
Okay,
I don't know
so
what it's called, bro.
her drill thing can counter like Gibraltar and Newcastle, and it's good for camping. People that are camping in a building with like an entire squad of like with a caustic, a rampart, and a Watson. You could just kind of pop that in there, and they're gonna be annoyed as heck. And comboed
True.
with a fuse, that's gonna be
it's a lot of
like,
damage. Me and Daniel do
That's
that.
a
It's a lot of
that's
damage.
a lot of
Eric,
damage.
when we do Fuse, Maggie, and Revenant.
It's yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
you're fucked, dude.
really
You're taking
toxic
so
combo.
much damage you can't run nothing.
I love
So-
when we do that, Eric. That's some of my favorite things that we do.
I also want to say for combos, I don't want to put too many combo opinions in here, but Newcastle and Mad Maggie can be so good because you can drill charge his
Oh my
shield
god, dude!
and
When,
move
Eric,
it into
when we
people.
would do that,
That is so strong. If people get caught in
play
the
Maggie,
wait,
I
hey.
would
bro,
do. I would
you
do
can walk
Newcastle.
in,
Hey,
shotguns
guys,
and have the
guys.
drill charge on one side of it.
I have
Do you
some
remember-
really good
wait.
clips of that.
Hey, do you guys remember when you could throw caustic traps on Gibraltar's shield?
Yeah, in season 1, I do.
No, no.
But
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
so yeah, and then her ultimate is you literally have a Beyblade at all times. Like you're like
That is
Beyblade,
true.
let it
You do
rip.
have a Bailey let it rip. That's true.
And then her shotgun tactical is pretty. I mean,
It's nice.
like yeah, I used to use a lot of shotguns, so with that tactical combined, it was just like one of the greatest things for me. But
Mhm.
so that's why I put her at a solid A. But
What do
I
On
you-
her own, she's
yeah.
pretty okay. She's pretty meh, but like if she's paired with a really good team comp, I feel like she can be pretty lethal or can bring a lot to the table.
See, I'm looking at our
But
global. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I'd be okay. No, I'd be okay with settling with B for global.
I'm
She's
looking at
still
our
really
global.
good,
We got
but
Bloodhound, Rampart, and Gibraltar up there. I don't think she's better than any of those legends.
that's fair.
No.
So I think she's B.
there's
Again.
so many people on B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
All right,
kinda what it is.
Who's picking next?
I think I skipped
Ben.
myself earlier, because it
No.
Yeah.
No, it's Ben's turn. Ben hasn't got a turn.
it would be Matt's turn.
I never had a turn.
Yeah, he
So-
never had a turn.
I
It,
never
it
had a
went
turn
no,
ever.
it went Eric,
never
Matt,
picked one
then
yet.
me. Yeah, it's Matt.
I haven't
It's
picked one in a
Matt.
while either.
I never
No,
picked one
yeah.
at all.
Well,
You picked
Ben,
Vantage.
I
yeah,
never
that
picked
was-
one.
Ben, just pick one.
No.
I
Okay,
never
yeah.
picked one
Yeah.
before. I need my turn. I never picked one yet.
Pick one.
All right. Pick
I'm
one.
kidding. I'm sorry. Let's make it nice and easy. And by nice and easy, I mean really interesting. Let's go ahead and rank Dr. Caustic.
Dr. Caustic.
I know it. I literally knew it was gonna be caustic.
Should have called it.
This one's
I'm
kinda
pretty sure.
tough.
I'm pretty sure on Caustic, honestly.
Mm.
Oh, after that nerf, I don't know. Crap! I
Okay.
forgot about that. Oh, oh no. I still think he's there.
This one's pretty swayable, but
Yeah. I'll have to hear what everybody else says about him, but like in my own personal opinion, this is where I definitely would put him.
Okay.
And I actually really used to like Caustic back when I used to play on the Xbox.
where's Caden at?
Yes.
Kaden,
Where's Gorilla
Let's go.
Gaz?
where's
All right,
Devious
I'm
Goblin?
ready.
That's
Okay,
what he is on here.
Count us down.
All right,
3, 1, go.
3-1, go. C D
Interesting.
D.
D tier for
Holy
Caustic.
crap,
D
AJ!
tier?
Explain
I
yourself.
don't know if I'd go
Okay,
that far.
okay.
Explain
AJ,
yourself,
no.
boy. Explain yourself, boy.
Okay. So I don't find him that good. Like, I don't really find him too good. Like offensively, yeah, he's a really solid defense, but you have to have other defensive characters, or have to be really good offensive defense, or I don't know, whatever. Like, you have to have buildings around you, and it's kind of. I mean, his ultimate's definitely really good, but his what do you call it? His tactical isn't all that great. So I just don't play him too much unless, of course, I'm doing a trap or a challenge. So
I think his tactical is really good, and I think his ultimate's kinda okay.
I
Okay,
don't
so
thinking of a tactical opinion. I just don't like it. Like
his ultimate can turn the tide of battle in certain situations, especially indoors.
Mm-hmm.
If one of your teammates knocked and he throws that on you while you're trying to res, you are basically game over because you had to walk out of that. You're taking probably 20, 30 damage. Walking out of that, you're slowed.
And you're slow.
If he's close, he can shotgun you. He can, whatever. You're an easy beam
Caustic
too.
with a shotgun's crazy.
He also
True.
knows where you're at when you're in his gas. Like not just like you're
Yeah.
in my gas. He can see right
Yeah,
through the
it's very
gas.
strong.
So it's a little scan.
It's kind of scary.
He locks down buildings pretty easily. You can shoot them while they're active now, the gas traps. But his ultimate, like I said, is super strong, turning the tide of battle.
Absolutely. His ability
and-
to lock down a building is unmatched.
His
by
things still do 10
almost
damage.
anyone.
That's a little revenant to your health bar, essentially. Which
Mhm.
and it can do more than that. It stacks over time. It gets way like it does more damage over time. So gotta take care of that gas. It's a really pain in the butt to fight against in certain situations. In the open, it does nothing, but indoors
Right.
you're screwed. So
I wouldn't call this super situational. His traps can be very lethal. His ultimate can be very, very lethal if played right. So he's definitely not a D or an F. I would put him higher at B if, again, I didn't feel the same way AJ, where he ends up being played very, very campily. If you play him as an aggressive character and you
mad,
play as
stay
an
mad.
aggressive PC, or what was I trying to say? As an aggressive team, yeah, you could do a lot of damage with him, and you could make a lot of fights. You could turn a lot of fights into your favor. So I think B would definitely be a very good safe place to put him globally. And
I agree,
Yeah.
and I think the argument
But-
could almost be made
okay.
for him being an A, if I'm being honest. But
So-
I think it's pretty good,
almost.
pretty safe
I-
in B.
I got
Mhm.
a counter argument.
Oh, counter argument.
okay, let's see. Let's hear it.
Objection, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Okay. So yes, however, he is very useful. Like we've been kind of saying, it's kind of situational. I feel like a C is kind of good because B is like
C for
it can be
situational.
used. I'm pretty sure it's an S.
Is that...
Oh, you think he's S tier?
No.
Oh, right, S tier, easy money.
All right, global
I-
S tier. Go ahead, place it.
I say we do a global C tier because it's just kind of situational.
I'm sticking
disagree.
Well,
to
I was gonna
I'm
say the
taking
majority
B.
vote is B. So
I'm sticking hardcore on B.
Well, we're putting everything in B.
well,
Well,
yeah,
I
because
think the
everybody's kind of-
majority of the current legends right now are
pretty
pretty much
balanced.
average. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say balanced. It's a game's good when you can put a lot of the heroes, legends, operators on a very similar ranking
Yeah, I think
because that's how you
champions.
know they're balanced.
Wait, what? We should try to do a tier list every like week of some game.
Every week.
Every
Just a
week.
new-
We can
just
do
a
it
different
next
game.
weekend
Tier
maybe,
list
but we can, but
podcast.
I don't know. I'm not well versed in a lot of other games that'd be interesting to.
I was
to
just
do
about to
this.
say the same thing. Like we could
What about
maybe do
Apex
Rogue
gun tier
Company.
list?
Oh,
Well,
we could do
wait,
that.
We could do like different things like Minecraft blocks.
Anyways,
Best
let's move
Minecraft
on.
building
Who's
Yeah,
next?
blocks.
true. Before we get on the rabbit hole.
Yeah. It's Eric's turn,
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
and then Matt's, and then mine.
Let's do Watson.
Watson.
Okay.
Watson, I think Watson. Oh. I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna say that.
Man, I haven't seen her played like at all.
Yeah, her play rate is very, very slow.
Okay,
They're very
I
low.
see. Okay, I think I see a couple Watsons per game, but they're like
I
really
really
sweaty.
don't.
Like
I don't.
they're-
I haven't seen a trap all day today when we
not.
played.
I haven't seen traps.
Are you
but I've
ready or
seen
not?
A couple Watsons. They're
Yeah,
just like really
I'm ready.
diehard Watson mains. that
AJ
you-
Matters.
True.
ready?
Let me count us down.
Yep.
Okay.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Okay. All right.
All right, so AJ, make your case for C.
Okay, so again, very situational. Like her abilities can be used in the open, but they can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Her ultimate also can be used in the open, but I feel like she's more of an indoors kind of
Definitely.
camping character. So that's why I put her in C.
So AJ, Ben, do you want to make a case for Watson, or should I make a case? I've played Watson a lot.
I think I should go Matt because he did B.
Do
I'm the
whatever.
second
Sure.
lowest.
Go for it, Matt.
Well, I know that she's definitely not super situational, and that ultimate can come in clutch. The only reason I don't put her at the top is because I don't know where her abilities are right now in terms of like if they're really good or not. I know there was a nerf to her ultimate the last time I played. I can't remember exactly what was wrong with it that I didn't really like the change.
You're probably thinking of a buff. I think
It was more of a.
it wasn't really it was a change, but I would consider it a buff. I would consider.
Okay,
it
and
better than
what
previous.
what
Yeah, you
was
can look at it as
Okay,
a buff.
so
versus neutral, I think.
I believe it has right now. I think correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it has 150 health right now when you place it down. And it charges your shields much faster than before, but it only has 150 shields health. So it's basically
It's
basically a
right.
battery for the team. So you place that thing
Wait,
down,
wait,
and
you
it's
guys
still a
even
trophy
know-
system for
wait.
indefinite amount of time. But it'll deflect things, missiles, whatever, grenades. But
Okay,
it's
wait,
basically
here.
a battery for the team.
Do
Basically,
you
they
guys
just condensed it.
wait? Do you guys even know what her passive is?
Yeah, I do know what.
Why
passive
wouldn't
is.
they?
Well, I'm just wondering because I didn't. It was like it's a newer change.
Will they change?
And I forget what her old pass. She could stack, ultimate accelerants, but I'm pretty sure now she has a passive shield heal.
Yeah, they
Like,
added that to her.
They've had that for a while. So her
It was
passive shield
added.
heal
She
is
she still stacks.
so good because first of all, it's better than Octane's. I'll
It's
do damage to
not.
my health, and then I take health away. The shield just takes damage. It's your shield. It takes more damage than her health. So for it to
Right.
recharge is so convenient, and a lot of times you can take early game, don't have a lot of heals. If you have a white shield, pop a shield cell, let that thing recharge 50. A lot of times if you're not in a crazy gunfight, that's going to be just okay, and it really saves you a
Right.
lot of heals over time. I think.
Yeah.
Along with her ultimate.
Well, and I didn't know that was even a change. So yeah, that is pretty.
Yeah, they
huge.
only really.
It's
buffed
slow
it over
though.
time.
It is slow, but also her fences are probably my favorite defense. If people aren't paying attention, they go up a zip line. They're literally that's game over for them. They can do nothing. They take 15 damage or 20 damage now, and they get stunned for like a whole second. Like you can literally beam somebody off a fence.
All right,
It's
let me say
game
my
over.
piece.
Yeah. Here. Let's hear Ben.
Let me say
Or
my
did we do
piece.
that?
So
Yeah.
S
I think
tier.
Watson is absolutely cracked insane. She was already
Okay.
super good. Then they
Insane
added
in
like
the-
2 buffs to her, and now I
Okay.
think she's easily S. One is the passive shield, other is her Her ultimate is a lot quicker now. It like heals you quicker. It's like so fast, especially when you combine that with her passive.
Mm-hmm.
Watson will charge her shields in like 5 seconds. It's like so fast.
0 to
Also,
100.
she's really good in buildings. She can lock down a building so tight. But then
Yeah,
on
and
top
if
of that,
yeah,
out in the open, even if you're behind like a rock, you can set up a whole base operation area. You can fence off the whole area, throw the ultimate down. You're pretty much covered. Like you're very safe in that spot, even
yeah.
out in the battlefield. I really don't think there's many ways that she falters at all.
Interesting. I don't know. Like trap legends, if you know how to play them super, like if you're a very aggressive player and then you play those trap legends, just having those traps and stuff to rely
Yeah, well,
on
it's
as a
really
defense is
really
pretty
fun
nice.
to be in a location, set some traps up, go back to them to heal or move enemies into the traps and get them that way too.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah, so I can see how she'd definitely be higher up on the totem pole. And like I said, the only reason I put her at B is because I don't know the state of her right now, but she's definitely higher up. And based on what I've heard, I would change my answer to A or even settle for the global A ranking.
I
So
would be
I-
okay
I
for
think-
global A.
Yeah, I
I'd
think
be,
global is
I would make a
pretty
case for
fair.
S, but if you guys are saying A, let's go A.
I mean, I would put her. I mean, obviously, I did put her in S, but I think I'm okay with global A having a B and a C out here.
Let's put her in A for global.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. AJ or me?
AJ, and then you.
Okay.
No, it's Matt then me.
No, it's been you, AJ.
Why does it
Well, originally it was
matter?
AJ after me, but let's not talk specifics here.
Yeah, because it was
AJ, just
Um,
pick and then Matt,
Just
and then
click,
one.
please.
okay.
Get this over with.
Lifeline.
Okay.
All right, that one was
There.
easy.
Oh. I don't know
Yeah,
how to
I
feel
would
about that.
kind of agree, honestly. I think I know where Ben put her. Maybe.
We'll see. I'm
Yes,
ready.
it will.
I gotta think about this for one more second.
I'm ready.
This one's a hard one for me, but I'm gonna do this for right now, and see if I can't be swayed.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bomb spaghetti.
Interesting.
S tier lifeline.
S
Wow.
tier.
S tier.
Okay, AJ, make your case for S tier. Let's hear it. I'm
Okay.
really
Explain
curious why you
yourself.
think she's
Okay.
S tier. That surprises me so much.
Okay, so although she's not a movement legend, I usually pick a movement legend for one of my favorites. But
Yes.
I really like her playstyle and how you can kind of revive your teammates. If I'm not playing, like trying to go really, if I have a teammate that can back me up, I'm gonna probably go lifeline just to help the team out. And I mean, her ultimate's pretty good for getting loot. Her passive is, which one is her passive? Her passive. Yeah, what is her passive?
remember. I actually don't
Her
remember.
passive, she can res two teammates at once, which is basically useless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does the
Yeah.
the doc.
When
the doc
if
res.
both your teammates are down, you're fucked. That's all I have to say.
Well, it can be pretty useful. I feel
Dude.
a lot better about being able to. No, hang on. I
No,
feel
no,
a
it's
lot
just
better
the
about
doc-
being able to res people
It's just the
without
doctor.
actually resing them.
They remove their gun shield when you're resing.
Yes.
So if they're
Yes,
the,
that
when,
is
when,
I
tragic.
think
when
the
are
gun
both your
shield was
teammates
still
done?
much better.
I think if you're both your teammates, like okay, at one point she could res one teammate, right, with her drone,
With the shield.
and then if she went down to res, she could have a gun shield, I believe. That was so strong, or I think maybe it was the first person you could put a reser and then gun shield, and then
You
the
Yeah,
can't
second
right.
person
You
you
can't
could just
revive
res
them.
normally.
Right.
But
Yeah.
now you just res one person, then you res another person. There's no gun shield. That's ass. In the open,
Yeah.
when are your teammates down, bro? And like a lot of times your teammates get down in the open or somewhere where obviously they're getting shot from. So to not have a Gibby Dome, a Newcastle shield, you're kind of screwed. I think honestly.
Also,
Right.
I think the animation to res is way too long
yeah,
for it
it's
to be what it
it's-
is.
It's
If it was
also
a shorter,
slower.
if it was like a
or
really
longer.
short animation,
But then again,
Then I
if you
think it'd
think
be
about
better.
it, you can.
if you could
keep
just
on-
like click a button and
Okay.
then instantly your teammate starts resing, then I think
Just
that'd be
like
pretty
you
good.
would
But
when
you have
actually
to
res
go.
them.
You have to go in and res them in that little bit of time.
But it
pretty
can't.
much
Okay.
removes your ability to
It does
defend
also
multiple
stun
time.
you when it gives you like a second movement penalty when you res someone. So that
Yeah.
also hurts.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
it kind of it greatly injures your ability to actually defend your teammate that you're rezzing.
I also think her
Yeah.
ultimate's kind of bad. It's better.
Okay,
It's gotten better over time
It's
because
bad.
it gives you what you need. But early game it's pretty much useless. In late game, I think it's not good because it's like, hey everybody, lifeline over here, come kill me. Just
That's
chilling.
kind of fair.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
So-
AJ.
Okay. So you guys do have pretty good. You guys do have pretty good counter opinions. But you're thinking about it out in the open. If you're in a building and there's people that are, let's say your teammate got knocked, like right outside a building, so he could crawl in the building and you could res him. You can pop that res. You'll be stunned for a second, but by the time they're there, you're unstunned, and you can start fighting. But and then if you die, your teammates back up.
That's not usually how it plays out, though. Usually, how it plays
Yeah.
out is they hear the noise and they instantly push, and they catch you as you're coming out of that animation and laser you.
Right. But I feel like being able to separate yourself from your teammate who's getting rezzed can be very useful. You can defend them a hell of a lot better than just standing over them, punching a syringe into their chest. I know that her revive's obviously been very nerfed, and I can see why it's not nowhere near as good. Doc, just as a healing element, is kind of cool.
It's pretty
I
useful.
I like it. I like it.
It's only really.
no
It's
additional
usually really
cost,
good
it
after
heals.
fights, though.
Yeah, using it during
And
fights.
they also
If you combine it with a Revenant ultimate,
I was gonna say
think-
Revenant and Lifeline together can be strong. Post turn nerf.
right?
The res
right.
really, not having a gun shield is, but that was her thing. That
Yeah.
Gibby and Newcastle are just way better to have in your team, even over the
Yeah,
heals.
it definitely makes it a lot easier if you're
I mean,
trying to be a healer. Or
Not only
just a
Newcastle has a gun
protector.
shield with his knockdown, he also moves the person, so you can get them out of harm's way. So you're not just
Yeah,
a sitting duck.
that is
You can
pretty
kidnap
huge
them.
in compared to Lifeline, but I'm still pretty solid with my.
Why are we talking
I
about
like being
Newcastle?
able to. I am really liking the
'Cause
fact that you're
it's
able to like
part of it.
abandon your teammate for a minute to like defend and obviously set down some covering fire.
I
Okay,
think
has
I
that-
moved
okay.
Lifeline
Okay,
to
has that-
C.
has everybody gone yet?
No, it's- yeah.
Well, I haven't really finished my thing. I was gonna say something about our crate. Like I was using her all day today because she's been my main since I ever started playing this game. Her crate recharges really, really fast anymore. Getting better shields instantly is pretty sweet. Getting more batteries consistently is pretty sweet. You guys always seem to find batteries more than I ever can. Like
We're just
I'll
faster at
always
looting.
maybe I don't know, but
I
you
think her
guys seem
crate
to
is
know where they
bad.
all are. Okay, yeah, I can see how her crate's
'Cause
like
you have to
obviously
wait for
not
it to
super
come
great.
down. Everyone knows where you're at.
Yeah,
You're kind of locked down in that position. Once they know, you're still locked down a little bit.
yeah, I agree. And for that,
Did
I
AJ
would
just
probably bump
finesse his
her.
ranking in the Discord?
True.
Okay.
I would bump mine down to C as well because
He
she isn't
finesses
quite as good
ranking.
as she used to be. I just
I
put
would
her higher
bump
up
mine
because
up to
she's still got a special place in my heart. Just it's been my
Uptown
main for
girl.
like ever. True. So yeah, I'll bump mine down to C, and I feel like as a globally,
Global
I feel like
C, easy.
Global C, I
yeah,
think.
I feel like that's pretty fair.
For preference, I would not play a C legend.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. I guess it's my turn now. Who do we got next? I've been kind of wanting to say this one. I kind of know where everybody's
know.
gonna put him
I know who he
already.
is. I know who he is.
You said him. So what are you thinking?
Crypto.
Crypto?
What?
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be Seer for sure.
I thought he was gonna say
No.
Newcastle.
No,
Okay,
we
you
should.
guys-
Honestly, after talking about Lifeline, we probably should have done that. But no, I wanted to see what
Crypto,
everybody
let's
would say
rank
about
it.
crypto.
Oh, that's obvious.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm already gonna put what I think. You guys ready?
I already
I'm not ready.
know what Eric's going to say.
wait,
I
wait.
think.
I'm not even gonna make a
Matt,
case
Matt.
for it. I'm just gonna
Oh,
put it
Matt's
down.
gonna-
That's
Matt-
how it is.
Yep,
Matt should
crypto
do the
S tier.
divider. Matt needs to do the divider. Matt.
Oh yeah,
Matt.
crypto. How do you spell his name?
Just
Isn't
copy
it
and paste it. Copy and paste it.
Crypto.
I'm ready.
There's no names.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Okay. right.
I guess that
I'm
is.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
B.
Oh, B.
What?
Really?
Okay, make your games for a B. What the hell's wrong with you, man? What the hell's
Explain
wrong with you?
yourself.
I think crypto can have really good utility late game and mid game.
Was stunning yourself with that ultimate, huh?
No, you don't
Okay.
be an
Okay.
idiot and stun yourself.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Okay.
I think the fact that he can freaking res teammates with his thing.
That's
Late
the
game.
He
only
can't res
reason I
them
don't
with
say
it. He can
F.
revive
That's
them.
the
He can spawn
only
them back
No,
in.
he can res them with it. I mean, not res them. He can bring them
He can
back.
that's not.
Yeah. That's the only reason I don't put him in F. That's it.
It's
Okay,
gimmicky.
okay. Okay, so he, I he used to be pretty good, but don't
I
really
don't
like.
think he's definitely not used to be.
I don't know. I used to like
He's
it.
he's been the same.
AJ, he's only gotten better, and I still think he's F. That's how I. That's my opinion.
He's only
I
got
think F
better.
is kind of delusional.
I don't think so. I mean, I
Okay.
might be stuck in season 3, bro, but he's literally
Okay,
gotten
okay.
better,
I
and
think
he's
F is
still F. I
delusional.
think.
Okay, maybe not like not completely used to, but like back in like lobbies that weren't so like sweaty and aggressive, he used to be pretty like okay. But now that I'm in higher tier lobbies, it's really hard to pop a drone without getting demolished.
Yeah.
So
For me, why would you
Um,
ever pop a drone when you have Bloodhound and Seer?
Right.
Both,
find the
both
drone
which
a
are
little
more
bit more
practical, and well, it could be. It's fun, but it's not practical.
Yeah.
You can shut people down with
I-
it.
come on,
Yeah.
stop playing
And
with
like
The
we
dr- the
said,
drone is like a
C-tier
it's
and
like a
below, we would
camera.
never play him, and nobody here actually like really plays him.
I-
so
That's
I-
not true
I've
for
known-
me. I
I
don't
know
agree with the
one
C tier
crypto-
and would never play. I
I-
don't agree with
I
Come
would-
that.
on, no,
idea.
stop playing.
I do.
Go on with
That's. I mean,
I know that's you, but that's not me.
for me personally, I'm not gonna play anybody I would put in C.
Huh?
I know. I would.
I don't want to hear it. Go
Like
away.
like I said, unless I was
No,
bored.
I would
turn
move
the
crypto
lights
down to
off. Don't
C.
turn the lights on
I don't
for the
think
band.
personally
I'm gonna
he's
turn the
worse than
lights
C.
off
I
on
don't.
my
I
phone.
don't actually think he's. I don't think anybody is
No!
actually an F. But I just thought it'd be funny to say F.
I don't know. You're being
I think-
annoying.
I
It
think
was
li-
funny,
I
and I
think-
was going to say F, but then I thought about the revive.
I think he's
or the
honestly a D
respawn.
though, because I don't think he's better than Octane, Loba, or Lifeline, which is half my
No.
personal. And
Right.
because okay, for me, I'm thinking like a lot of his abilities revolve around after teammates are dead. I feel like okay, res your team. Fuck that, play Lifeline then, res them. Why would you? Why would you want to revive or spawn them back in when you can just revive them with any other legend in the game? Literally, it's just a
Yeah.
dumb ability in my opinion. The scan is bottom of the barrel scan. I mean, freaking. Some legends have little scans that his scan does not. I mean, it's really good. It locks on, in certain situations with Bangalore or something. But I've literally maybe killed one person to Bangalore smoke with a crypto, and I still lost like on fight because my crypto teammate couldn't do anything after he ulted on him. They all lost 50 health and we still lost. Me and my teammate.
I
'cause
think
we can't
Crypto's high skill
gunfight
get,
three.
but I think his utility late game is good, and I
I
think
think
his stuff is okay mid game.
All right. Okay.
So I mean,
I would put him at C.
he's
but
definitely
obviously
one of
Global's
those.
D.
He's one of those characters that gets better throughout the game. I would say he's like the opposite of Lobo. Lobo gets worse, Crypto gets better, but I still don't think he gets much better.
I would put him C, but I think Global D.
yeah, global D because
Fair enough.
majority.
Okay, let's do D for him.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's as bad as the things I put D tier.
All right. Fair enough. All right. It's your turn to pick Ben.
Sure. Wraith.
Wraith. Ooh.
Hmm.
This is
I'm
a
a little
hard
split
one.
on this one.
Me too, actually.
Damn.
She's here. She's here.
Hmm.
I have
This
to put it
is-
here. I have no choice.
Okay, I'm gonna put it there because I play her a lot.
Yeah, you should definitely do your personal and then. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, I just
We
opened
ready?
Minecraft by accident. L.
I think so. Nice.
10, 9, 7, 2, 1, go.
B. She's B.
S tier for Wraith. Wow.
All the
Okay.
movement.
Well, Rampart's not movement, but okay. So my opinion on S is because first of all, I play her a lot. She's one of my mains, and second of all, her ultimate can be useful for like certain occasions. It gives you a little bit of more like speed, like Bloodhound's ultimate does. It can get your teammates out of a sticky situation. It can get your teammates back to loot. Her passive is really good for
Garbage,
getting it.
worthless.
Shut up.
It
You
It's
is-
didn't like
good
it.
it's-
You
for,
have
it's
like
pretty
the whole
bad.
mag put into you. She's like, they're watching you.
Dude, after you
no,
get
wait.
Kraber head domed, they're
no,
watching
I meant
you.
tactical. No, I meant tactical. Sorry, I meant tactical. I meant tactical.
Okay, but still, the passive is not good.
Yeah, the passive, I don't really care for the passive. So her tactical is pretty useful for getting out of sticky situations and annoying situations, third parties. It's just good for getting out, good for dipping.
Now, I will say for her, her tactical is good. It's very situational though. After they've nerfed it, it takes forever to pop.
It
I mean,
used to be the most broken
It
thing.
used to be the best. I'd probably say it used to be the best. Probably like a mid tier ability. Because before the passive was good, because you could say, "Oh, someone's looking at me. I can hit my tactical right now and
And
get
you're
out of this
gone.
position."
And
You're
you're
gone.
gone.
Now you literally slow down when you hit it. So you're in the open, right? Someone's lined up.
Yeah, you
it's like a
have to
shot up.
actually plan it
You
a little
cue
bit.
it a little bit, and then you just get domed in the brain. Then you're phased away. But you get just domed. You just got crapered, bro. It doesn't matter anymore. So.
Yeah, I think Wraith used to be cracked out insane S tier, but I think over the time
But-
they've nerfed her to put her in a very nice balanced B tier.
Also, I forgot about her hitbox. Her hitbox is the best in the game for sure.
Yeah.
Easily.
And crazy good.
Her
It's-
hitbox is easily the best.
I went
Mhm,
from
not
I
even
went
close.
from I went from Pathfinder the Fridge to Wraith
The fridge.
yeah. He's honest. His hitbox is
Pathfinder
literally
the
a fridge.
fridge.
I also
Pathfinder
want to say
Fridge.
her ultimate is probably one of the better ultimates for late game.
Really good rotation.
Mid and early game, it doesn't matter that much because rotation isn't big of a
No.
deal. But late game, getting that little rock literally can save you the game.
It's
So
only good early and mid game unless you're in like a big mosh pit. It can be nice
yeah,
there.
it could be nice there, but it's kind of rare. Playing World's Edge, maybe you're in the city. It
World's
can be
Edge,
kind
yeah,
of.
that's literally what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, I figured. That's pretty much the only situation her ultimate is good in mid game or early game. You also takes kind of a minute to, like it's she's a very like planned character. It's kind of hard sometimes to make good decisions with her quickly.
Yeah.
I can see
think
why
she's very
I
capable
can
in
see
B2.
why a lot of people play her late like a lot, but also her you can like opposed to we'll get to Ashe, but Ashe is a straight portal. Hers
Why are we talking about Ashe? Why are we talking
Oh,
about Ashe? Why are we talking about Ashe?
I'm picking Ashe next. All right.
All right. Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Well,
Eric's next.
don't talk-
So
No, no,
let's say
next. Wait,
I think this current character is
I
probably
thought I
a
was
B.
next.
No,
Pretty
I'm
solid.
no.
Wait,
You'd
wait,
be
wait.
skipping
Very
me.
solid global B.
Wait a minute.
No,
Hold
it
up.
goes Ben.
Ben just picked,
Eric,
I haven't gone yet.
AJ, me.
AJ Lifeline. Okay,
Eric
yeah,
is
I was.
next.
Okay.
So I'm picking
You're picking
Ashe.
Ashe?
All right. I don't think here.
Honestly,
Done.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that- I like that
Oh,
spot.
okay. So she's got the stunner boomerang thing.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's decent, but
Why are you saying how good it is? Just say what it is,
it's something.
moron. Breaking the table
It's hard. It's hard for me to.
Table talk,
It's hard for me to
table talk.
I
think,
know it's
think
hard for
about
you.
it
Just like
without.
watching John Wick when you're like, this part's really funny. This part's really awful. This is really like, bro.
I mean, I'm
You're
sorry.
trying to like sell the. You're trying to
I'm
sell
sorry,
the movie
man.
to me, but I'm already
All
watching.
right,
it.
I'm locked in. I'm ready.
I just
Okay.
enjoy John Wick, man.
I know, but you break my enjoyment of it a little bit.
That's what it is, man.
It's not what it is. What you could change.
No, I don't want to
You
change.
could change.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Boom.
Easy C.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was probably thinking C. Honestly.
Okay, so
I think B is a little too generous.
for me, she's a C because her ultimate I think is kind of bad. Like it's not really good for running away or offense because unless you have Revenant Totem, right, and you go into the ultimate, that's the only time because you either over push, you get screwed because you can't fall back, or you flee and enemies just take your portal.
Yeah.
Her tactical does 20 damage stuns. It can be good in a duo situation. We can make one character have to lag back, and if their teammate is in position pushes you and your teammate, you can easily kill them. Pop a shield slow or whatever after you kill them or whatever. Shield swap.
Wait,
It could
I
be
don't
good
know if we
there,
talked- I
but
don't know if
her
we talked-
passive, I don't even remember what her passive it pings enemies off their death boxes. That is kind of bad, honestly. Half the time the
Although
people
it
you
is
have
terrifying when you're on the other end of it.
it is scary, but half the time
Yeah.
the enemy is literally like 400 meters away. You have no chance getting close to them. Now they know they've been pinged. I believe it tells you when you've been located by an
Yeah,
ash.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It
So
does.
a lot of times you
So-
end up finding out where the ash is. If it didn't tell you the ash was looking at your location, and her ultimate got reworked a little bit, she'd be a much better character. She'd probably be a
like
B
you
or
can
an A
you
for
can
me.
you can pretty easily like figure out where that ash is.
For
in relation
me,
to you,
that
just
tactical is the
because-
best
Yeah.
part of her kit.
I
You know,
think she's
20
comfortable
damage
in
is
C.
good. So
Yeah,
if you guys are
yeah. No, for
Okay.
me, she's a 10 because those robo thighs.
Bruh. You
Well,
have the rats running
Metasimp-
around.
yeah, bro, you went rats in those are both eyes. I sure don't. So
It's
all right, were you guys
Yeah.
you guys thinking C for global?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think C's pretty
I would
good.
actually. I was kind of thinking C, even for myself. But I think
Okay.
it's C.
It is AJ's or it's Ben's turn. AJ's
No,
turn. It's just
Matt.
one of
Not
you-
my turn.
Matt's.
It's not AJ.
No,
you're
it's
before.
AJ's.
You're before Matt, buddy. Just,
Okay, no,
Every
wait, 'cause
time.
I just
No,
went.
just listen to us. Just listen to us. It's AJ.
I just picked
telling you right
Ash,
now,
so it's
110%.
AJ, and then it's Matt, and then it's Ben, and then it's
It's
me.
110% AJ right now.
Okay, it's,
Yeah.
wait. That's so confusing.
It's not.
Pick a character.
It's so confusing.
Pick a character.
You let us do. You'll deal with that.
Yeah, don't
Deal
think
with the
about it.
logistics.
Mirage.
Oh,
Easy.
all right. Next.
Moving on.
Like actually though.
I want to see AJ's ranking on this one.
It's goofy
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I've
honestly,
got
it might not
heirlooms
be-
for Loba and Mirage, and I think they're
Okay,
not great.
ready, set, go.
Really?
D, bro.
F?
He's a D because his abilities are either okay.
I don't think
Not
that
even
there's a- I
either.
don't think-
His
I don't
abilities
think
are.
Any character is.
I
F.
think his res is ass because his he like highlights himself when he's invisible, so you can
Mhm.
still see him. You can also hear it. Or if any scam legend, you can see it. If you're Revenant, you can silence him. You can figure out where he's at because he'll be
Okay,
glowing.
okay. I'm changing
He has
my
so
answer.
many counters, and on top of that, his
You can't change your
decoys.
answer.
His decoys
changing
are
my
the
answer.
best part of his
You
thing,
can't change your answer.
like
Yes,
long
you
range
can.
engagements.
No.
And yeah, but
That's the
it's
whole point,
really
AJ.
really hard to yeah, AJ, keep your answer so we can figure
Oh,
out how
no,
to rank
no,
it.
wait.
It's the second
No.
time you've done that.
But no, it's actually the third. It's because you guys.
AJ, listen. Just keep it. Just keep it the
No,
original.
no. It's because you're.
Don't
no,
change it because
it's
we're talking, bro. It's your
AJ,
personal
I've made
opinion, and
mistakes
then we
no,
do the
on mine
global.
too.
It's
I've made
because you're
mistakes on mine
persua-
too.
It's because you're persuading me. It's,
Yeah, but AJ, that's what the global.
But that
That's what the
doesn't
global is
matter.
for.
That's the
I
whole
want
point of the
you should
global.
keep that one
Yeah,
as your
keep it.
personal, so we know what you picked.
I have ones on mine.
Yeah,
I have
but
like three
now-
different ones on mine that
That's
I don't
like
even
I
regret the
would
placement
I would
on my tier list.
agree. I would agree with D tier, but I wouldn't change my own answer because me personally, I wouldn't play as him. Just straight
Although
up.
I will say that his ultimate and pass or tactical are fun. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're a lot of fun. They're really not good in most situations.
Yeah, they're not super useful or handy.
You pop his ult, and people have an R9. They blow through them. They figure out where you're at.
Yeah, I think we pretty much are in agreement on Mirage. He's not good.
It's D.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? There's still a D tier left to be picked. That's the
Oh,
crazy
yeah?
thing.
All right. Okay.
Who's
right, I
I think
next?
okay.
I am. So who do we have left? Who's a good one? I guess we could talk about good old Nude Castle.
Nude Castle.
Hey,
Old
yo.
Nude Castle.
White Castle, all right?
True.
I'm ready.
I'm already got my answer.
I got my answer.
I think I have.
It's not two different words, Matt, but that's okay.
You're right. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I'm delayed, but okay. Yes, moving on. He's the best character in the
Global
game right now.
D tier.
AJ, what is wrong?
Okay,
with
Okay,
you?
AJ, explain yourself, and then we're
Okay.
moving on because we don't gotta make a case for our thing. He's obviously
Yeah.
S tier.
Okay,
Just
okay.
wanna
In my
hear
I don't
what he
opinion,
play
in my
I don't use
opinion,
Newcastle. That's why he's D tier for AJ.
yeah. In my opinion, I just don't use him enough, or I wouldn't really use him because his abilities are just too slow and just don't. I almost rather play Gibraltar. It's just I don't like how his abilities work too well. It's just shields.
AJ, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to be able to next
Shields,
legend.
damn.
You're
He's
just
S tier.
wrong,
He's
period.
S tier.
You don't
and
even get an explanation. You're just wrong.
I've played him a little bit. He's so strong. Ben plays him all the time. He's so strong. Daniel plays him all the time. He's so good.
Like he's
He's
good,
crazy.
but in my opinion,
His every
I
single
would
ability he
gladly-
has in his kit is usable the entire game. Saves
Yeah.
people the entire game. Offensive entire game. So good. Fast ability recharges.
Especially after they
So
buffed his
good.
tactical. His
His
tactical
there's
used to be
there's so
not
many
that good.
combos you can do with other legends as well.
His tactical used to be kind of like okay to bad, but now after they buffed it,
Oh,
it's
after they
crazy.
buffed it, you can. There's so many things you can do with it. So
It's
much.
crazy.
I just don't like his ultimate too much either.
His
I
ultimate
don't
is
know.
the coolest
His
ability in the whole
ultimate
game.
is probably the worst ability he has in his kit, but only
No, it's not. His ultimate's nuts.
I'm not. No, listen. His ultimate is nuts. He's S tier, but I'm saying it's probably the worst ability out of his thing, like by a
I
small
think it's his
margin.
best ability.
I think his tactical is his best ability, followed by his
I can see the argument
passive
for
because
that.
he can just save people. But yeah, the moving
Yeah,
wall,
S tier, let's
the
move
moving
on.
wall is so good. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
So you picked
Jinx.
Ben, right? Or
Do I?
did you just
I
pick
did
that
not
one?
pick
After Matt,
Newcastle.
after Matt, it has been.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Ben.
Okay.
It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be.
Horizon.
I knew
Okay.
it.
Shoot. Honestly, there. Wait, that was the one. Let's put that in the
I haven't seen her played a whole lot anymore. I do remember seeing her today though, at least once.
I think I can make a case for that.
She's got the tornado,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Tornado.
she's
She's
got
got
the-
Gravelift,
she's got the-
Black Hole, and
the
she
Black
doesn't take
Hole.
stun. While on
She
ice.
lands.
Okay, that's all right. Okay. Yeah, I've got a okay answer then.
Count us down.
I have to put her there, although I could be swayed easily.
Put her there.
Put her there,
I
girl.
could be
Put her
very
there.
easily swayed.
Okay.
I'm ready though.
Okay,
All
ready
right.
to sway you. Got us down,
Okay.
buddy.
Ready?
3, 1, go.
Well, that was easy.
And it's
Okay. Okay. All right.
We're all in
Okay.
agreement. Horizon's ultimate is probably. I don't really like her ultimate that much after they nerfed it because it takes more grenade damage or something.
Mhm.
So it just kind of dies after one grenade. So that's definitely not as good. But one grenade is 100 damage, probably minimum with most. Arc Star or Frag. If you get a good grenade off someone, that's a lot of damage.
Right.
Stuns them either way. Thermite. You're not throwing thermites into the black hole. Screw you. You're using frags and arc
True.
stars.
okay.
Her Gravelift is good because the whole team can
It's
get up top
solid.
of a building.
Pretty
It's
solid.
definitely good for her because she obviously can get on the ground and move real quick. Her passive's great because you
Right.
can jump off the top of a building, gain some momentum instead of lose some. Like a lot of legends, that's really different with her.
Right.
It gives her mobility in a way.
Yeah,
is-
I think I could have been swayed to A if more people had A, but I think I'm
I
sticking
don't
with B.
I don't think she's quite an A, but
Okay.
she's definitely
so,
good. But she's definitely not A. I feel.
Yeah.
Like.
Why do you think it's an A then?
Okay. So, although I don't really like her ultimate too much, it kind of works if you pair it with a fuse and caustic,
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay, if you have
I
a
can-
specific team comp, her
'Cause-
ultimate's
okay.
okay.
I think
Got it.
I think
Got
I
it.
think team combinations are decent, but you should probably I feel like at a solo, they probably should be viewed by themselves for the most part.
Yeah, definitely.
Because some legends I
don't
would
even
I
think
would
for the
change
most
I would
part,
change
I think
I would change
totally
some
they
of my
should be by
rankings a
themselves.
little bit if they weren't by themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, next time, what we could do is we could do weapons.
Why are we talking about
Apex-
next time?
I
We
don't
can
know.
do-
True. We should
we
be
can do
talking about
weapons
now
some
because the
point
stream's
soon.
getting kind of. I love how we said that the stream's not going to be like more than 30 minutes.
What is
How
it?
long is it?
now?
I don't know. It's probably over an hour by now.
An hour 30
Let's
for
continue.
me.
Oh,
Are we
hour
done with
30.
Horizon?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think
okay.
Horizon's pretty decent, but
Mhm.
yeah, B is definitely fair.
All right, is it my turn?
I believe so. Eric is after
Mhm.
Ben.
Let's do Bangalore.
All right.
I know it. I'm just so smart.
Stop saying that every time.
Yeah, true. There's no shot. You just do it.
Yeah, I
I
like
did
her
though.
there. All right,
I like her here too.
Okay, I didn't know Bangalore quite as much, but I figured it probably would be Bangalore.
I can be swayed, but I'm pretty confident in my answer just on my
Okay.
own.
ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, AJ, YB,
Yeah.
Huh?
YB.
Well, actually, I feel like we should ask Ben why
Yeah.
D.
Sure.
Okay,
I
Ben,
think
YB.
Bangalore is a bad character. I think Bangalore is overrated. I don't think Bangalore is very good at all.
Okay. All right.
Say
Okay.
as good as Mirage.
Point blank
or,
period.
Like at
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
I don't think Bangalore is good.
All
All right.
Her
Even-
double time
I'm
is her double time's pretty useful for herself,
right.
but that's not really the kind of character Bangalore is. I don't think. I think her
Right.
smokes are pretty much useless.
Yeah, with
Okay.
all the legends being added,
It's
I would
so
agree.
easy to track her through it, even without any extra sight. But there's
Okay.
also lots of extra sight.
Okay.
And then I think her ultimate, It has like a 10% chance of being useful.
I feel like a little
Yeah.
bit more than
15% chance of being
I say
useful.
50. 50-50.
No.
Nah.
Absolutely.
Okay, her ultimate is after
Okay, wait,
you know
wait, wait.
Gibraltar's
I think I
ultimate
just made a
stuff.
good case for D tier.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay.
I think C only because I think her ultimate is kind of it's not that good. Like you put it down, it takes forever to get down. It's really
Yeah,
it's really
everybody
it's
has
really
plenty
to
of time
it's
to
either to
avoid.
push a team when rings closing to move to somewhere else, which is rare, rarely happens,
Wait,
maybe like once a game.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that really do? A lot of times, not much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
no,
it
you're
can
right
it can
about
hold
that.
off a team when you're trying when you're if you're getting third partied, but you gotta like it's so hard to do that. It's so hard. And
Yeah.
her passive is definitely her best part of her kit. Her smokes are ass because there's too many scan legends nowadays, and it's also not hard to track her anyway. They've always tried to
Mm-hmm.
make it harder for people to track her. I don't think it's ever worked really.
Mm-hmm.
They've had threats in Blood and also Bloodhound day one. Obviously Bloodhound has had a lot of changes, but now that it tracks you where you're at, and even
Okay, okay.
Crypto, I don't think Crypto's good, but even Crypto counters Bangalore. I don't know. I don't think she's that good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think she's pretty balanced. I think like I would occasionally use her paired. Actually, we're not doing paired. We're doing by yourself. Um, but
I think Bangalore needs a rework.
I
nah,
agree.
I
Quite
don't know.
possibly.
I
I
think
feel
she
like
needs a rework the most of anyone right now.
I feel like if anyone, Barrage needs the most. Or yeah,
Well, he
I
got a
think-
think
rework.
He got to
Yeah,
rework,
but-
and then they kind of fucked that up again. To be honest, he's not a good. He's a cool legend idea, but in practicality, it's not there.
okay.
Mhm.
So, but I feel like she's an alright legend. I wouldn't personally use her too much, but like she's decent. I'd say.
That's yeah. I wouldn't put her in D class because she is kind of fun to play around with the smokes and the movement and whatnot. She's definitely better than Crypto in my personal opinion. So that's why she definitely I feel like belongs in C class. Not super great, but not like absolute garbage.
So for me, I have her above, obviously Crypto and Mirage, and she's also below, Fuse, Valkyrie,
Yeah.
Wraith,
Yep.
Horizon, Pathfinder, all those legends, and I think she's with Ashe, Lifeline,
I don't
Loba,
even
and
think she's
Octane.
better than Mirage. She might even be
Mhm.
worse than Mirage, in my opinion.
I definitely disagree with that right now.
I
Yeah,
think she's
kind
really
of
bad.
hard to tell. Hard to tell. But yeah. Next
What
is
are we saying?
AJ, I
She's C?
think. Yeah, C class is probably a good global average.
Okay, so
Right.
this choice
That's
of
cap.
mine,
She's D
this
tier.
this choice of mine is gonna be very hard. There's
Uh-oh.
like so many options.
Okay, pick
Mhm.
one. Pick one.
It's really hard, guys.
Okay, we're doing Seer.
You know what? I'm gonna go here.
Exactly.
I knew it.
Okay. I already
This
got my
one's
answer.
actually probably the hardest one for me to rank of the entire list.
Me too. I think I do know where I'm gonna put him though, even though I've not played him yet. I
You
really
played You've played him a couple
no,
times.
I don't have him unlocked.
No, but I swear you've had him at least
I-
once or
nope.
twice.
Okay, I like him there. I actually, yeah, I'll change my mind. Okay, I like that. All right.
All right, AJ, count us down.
3, 2, 1. I mean,
All right, all
I
right.
can be easily convinced of A. He goes in
Okay.
A globally.
He goes pretty hard.
What's
I
he-
think he can easily be put in
Who wants
A.
to talk about Ben? Why don't you talk about him first? Because you're easily convinced. Let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah, I think his tactical's really good. It's just like very strong. Interrupting heals is okay. It doesn't usually do much. Sometimes you get lucky and they're in the middle of a long heal. and
Like
you
a
just troll them.
phoenix. 1 second left. No.
No.
Most of the time, it's just really good at getting people's locations.
Yeah.
It's really good. You can do a little extra damage, get a little stun on him, just kind of mess with him a little bit. You get to see them for like 10 seconds. Like
Yeah,
8
it's
seconds.
insane.
And
They might
doesn't
be
that
8
reveal
seconds.
shields as well?
It does. Shows their health.
It
It's
does,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I got
His
a pretty
ultimate is
I got a
probably
pretty
a
short
little
answer.
bit overrated, but it's also really good at
His
just
ultimate's
knowing where
overrated,
people
but
are
it
at.
is good.
It's very good.
Yeah, and
I
okay,
actually think I'm
so
comfortable with him in B.
I don't hate to do combos, but I just want to say me and Daniel play him and Revenant, and people cannot stop us, bro. You get countered
Yeah.
left and
Evidence.
right, bro.
Bad
You
evidence.
can't use freaking anything. You can't heal. You can't use abilities. It's so fun to play Seer and Revenant together.
It's just shut down Central basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
Combos
he's
is
so
bad
fun.
evidence.
I got a
Oh,
little short
I
thing.
agree. I'm just saying I enjoy him with other legends. He's awesome.
Okay,
Just like to use
Word.
bad evidence.
so
Okay.
I have a pretty short thing here. I don't usually play him. I have played him. He's a pretty decent legend, but like I said, I don't play him much. So yeah.
Interesting. All I know is I want to play him. I like his moveset. I like his abilities. I feel like he
I
can
like his
be very
gayness. He's
aggressive.
really gay. I really
He's
like that.
so
in an Apex
fucking
character.
hot.
I like how
Oh
he's
my
gay.
God.
Okay.
Lil Nas.
He's got a
and
hot belly.
yeah,
He's Lil Nas
he's
X.
also he's Lil
Yes.
Nas.
He's little Nas X.
Oh,
He literally
wait,
makes
wait.
music, bro. He's S tier.
Wait, and
Oh,
you also,
God.
we also got LeBron James in this game now too.
What?
Excuse me?
Newcastle.
about
LeBron
Newcastle?
James. Yeah,
Oh
LeBron
my.
James.
You guys wanna do A for him? I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like A is a pretty solid middle ground.
I would go A. I actually am still comfortable with B, but I can
And then
concede a A.
let's go Catalyst.
I have literally no idea.
How we gonna?
Seems
how,
like a B tier. Or
who we
maybe a
gonna-
C tier.
I'm gonna put her
Yeah,
in
I've
B
never-
because
I
I
haven't played
really don't. I've played her a couple games. I can explain the
haven't played her
character if you
since,
guys. I'm gonna put her in B.
I know
Um,
what she does.
Yeah,
I
her
don't know. Her abilities looked
tacticals-
really cool in the trailer, but that's
Her
literally all
her
I've
stuff
seen.
is kind of similar to Caustic in a way, you know, with the zone controlling and indoors type of deal. Although hers is more, she's kind of like a Caustic but better outdoors, but worse indoors.
Mhm.
So she's kind of a middle ground between like
I mean,
like
she also does.
Caustic. She's
tactical.
she's a more offensive version of Caustic, I would say, as from what
Mhm.
I've seen. Her ultimate's kind of interesting. I don't really know how to use it, to be honest. Like it blocks scans, and enemies walk through it slow, and I believe makes noise when they walk through it. So it kind of lets you know where they're at. I don't know if it pings them or anything.
I don't think it does.
I believe it pings them if they walk over your spikes, kind of like a Watson fence.
Mhm.
Her spikes are cool. They can be if you
Plants
place
vs.
them right.
Zombies, Spike Trap.
Yeah, spike trap. You place it like at the side of a door, and the enemies can't shoot the ball. I believe I'm pretty sure they have to shoot that part to break the spikes.
you
She
have to
can
go in
also
the middle.
the door barricading is kind of cool, but can kind of fuck you up if your teammates need to get out of the door quickly and you're not close by. Yeah, I feel like she's probably a B tier. I don't know, have a lot of experience with her, and then B tier is kind of good for me, but not like great, like not but someone that I would like pick over everybody else. But she's fun.
All right, Eric, send the global tier list in the chat.
Ew.
I gotta figure out a screenshot. Hold up.
Snipping tool.
Is that on Opera?
Just click.
Anything?
Just click Windows. It's Windows. Just click Window key, type snipping, and it's right there.
Oh,
And
word.
then once you do it, just right click it, and you can copy it and just paste it into the chat.
I don't know. I don't know. See this, bro.
Bro,
In
I'm
the
literally
future
I'm about to
updates,
come over there,
Snipping Tool
bro.
will be
Is it-
moving to a new home. Try improved features in Snip like usual with Snip and Sketch, or try the shortcut Windows logo key,
I'll keep it
Shift
open.
and S.
I will do that later. I'm on the stream. It's getting late
Okay.
of the stream, but this is my tier list, everybody. Compared to.
We're
this
gonna
tier
send
list.
it in chat.
Yeah, we can send our personal tier list in chat. But
Wait, I'm gonna snipping tool it from your stream.
okay, snip it from my stream.
Which one is this? Which one is this?
It's the right window is
That's global.
What are you
Global.
snipping for? What is?
snip the global one, and then we'll each post our personal ones after that to kind of review
I
them.
feel like I would make changes in my personal ones though.
Well, you can make. Nah, don't make changes too. You can.
I
you can-
won't.
Not for
But
the
I feel like
video,
that
but-
removes the point of those.
Thank you everybody for
Also,
watching.
the snipping
Thank
tool
you
is
for
blurry.
Matt being a host for tonight. Thank you for Matt and AJ being here as well, because me
Thank
and
you,
Matt,
thank
Ben
you.
were trying to do it, and then they joined. Awesome. Great to have more opinions. Great to have some more hosts. To have people talking in
More
here.
hosts.
We got AJ and Matt as a host, as if you will.
I think it's
Oh.
crazy that globally we have Valkyrie on the same level as
Oh, yeah,
all these
and
other
also-
people, bro.
Whoever
I
whoever
think that's crazy.
Wait a minute.
I would
Whoever
change her to
is-
A, honestly, at this point. If you guys want to bump Valkyrie up to A instead of B, I think that's probably a
I
better
think it's
position.
crazy some of the people Valkyrie's with.
I think put Valkyrie to A if you guys change that for the global picture. I think it makes sense. I think, honestly, what do you guys think about Vantage? Do you think she's an A too?
No.
No.
I wouldn't. I don't think so. Vantage is cool, but I would leave her a B. B's pretty
I do think B is definitely legends people should play. I think C is people probably should stay away from. D, what's wrong with you? S, you should have in your team. A, you should have one of these legends in your team. B, throw one of those legends in your team. C, don't touch. D, don't touch. I feel like that's pretty.
True. And then F.
I think the global
just-
C. I wouldn't play anyone global C or below.
Has Global C made it to the chat yet? No, it
Global
hasn't.
Global C is Loba, Lifeline, Ash, and Bangalore.
That is
The
not
only
where that
the only
belongs.
the only thing I would say about those legends is that they
Oh,
can
right.
be effective with certain legend combos, like like a triple stack or a duos.
Oh yeah.
But
kinda
on their
normal.
own, they are definitely some of the worst legends of the game. Easily some of the worst.
Mhm.
Obviously, Bangalore, Ash, Lifeline, and Loba have some utility, have some places they can be used. But I would say on their own, solo play, duo play, even not that good. Pretty bad actually. So, thank you everybody for watching.